Toe Morning Show.
Nighttime is what I meant to say. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Steel Toe Evening Show. I'm Aaron. That's April.
Howdy.
And I just want to say one thing before we get into the myriad of stuff we have to talk about tonight, or that we get to talk about. You know, shows always say a lot of stuff we have to talk about. We don't have to talk about any of these things.
Nope.
None of this stuff needs to be discussed at all. In fact, most of it, probably no reason to. But I want to. I want to talk about it. I want to present it to you, and then I want to make funny faces. Then I want to say wacky things, and then I want you to look at the clock and go, holy shit, 2 to 2.5 hours of my life just went by.
Flew by.
And I needed that time to go quickly. Now I can go do other things. That's the goal. That and 2:30 is the goal. See how I'm getting better at just sneaking that in there.
I see what you did.
Getting a little better at just sneaking that in there. So barely any begging whatsoever this morning. Knocked out the Tuesday morning. Thank you guys very much for that. How many different people? You were keeping track this morning.
I lost track, but what I had down was 5, 10, 15, 25.
25 different human beings. We do that tonight, $10 a pop. We're done.
Out of there.
Half hour of overtime. So, yes, 2:30 is the number today. The morning show audience being more generous with you guys than usual. Usually they just skate by and knock out that bigger one, and then they leave you guys holding the bag. They got $20 in this time. So, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, the links you see right there in the chat, those are the best ways to do it. But we've never said no to a super chat or a gifted membership or anything else. So thank you guys very much for however you do it. Before the show even started tonight, Balls Deep gifting a membership to Jimmy Dickskin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Balls Deep, for gifting one, and thank you, Jimmy Dickskin, for receiving. We are also live on Kick, which is nice. I didn't go on Kick this morning. I went live on Kick, but I didn't have the chat open on Kick.
Seems kind of mean.
I didn't even know if we hit double digits today. And now I'll never know if we hit double digits on Kick. Do they keep them up there, or is Kick just 100% streaming?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't have a channel.
Thought you were my Kick expert.
I have no idea about Kick. Chrissy might be able to tell you.
I just want to make one thing very, very clear. Before we start tonight's show, what I'd like to say is I'm not getting involved.
I bet you're not.
I'm not. I'm going to, tomorrow, I'm going to post that clip we did yesterday, that 34 minutes or so of me not getting involved.
Okay.
In the Rippaverse Eric July thing. I just learned last night he's black and writes comic books. Most of the reason I don't want to get involved. Do you know how much you got made fun of as a kid if you were both black and into comic books? That guy probably knows how to fight.
I can't imagine.
You got to stand up for yourself.
Got to have some kind of street cred.
Yeah. You think the brothers are looking at you? Yo, what you doing with that notebook full of fruity drawings, fo? They're going to fuck you up.
What if there's a lot of tits?
Yo, at least he ain't gay, dog. At least he ain't looking at no male booty hole.
Why do his friends talk like that?
Because they're black, and that's how I think black people talk. Anyway, racism. Yay, showtime. So, not getting involved.
Okay.
Don't care. I'll tell you why I'm really not getting involved.
Because your friend hates it too.
Which one?
Gino, he thinks it's stupid.
Yeah, it does. Look, when I look at it, it looks funny, but it looks stupid. Second of all, it's comic books. I think everybody involved is a homo.
Kind of, right?
Yeah, like they're like, oh man, we're the comic book people who are way cooler than that comic book guy. I'm like, whoa. The majority of the world from the outside looking in looks at this and goes, you're all into comic books, right? And you guys go, yeah, you're all gay.
I didn't know we still did comic books.
Right. We make movies now, so we don't need comic books.
Right. I thought all the comic books have been written.
Yeah.
No, I take it back. There is a girl that I go on Simcast with sometimes who does really cool comic books, but they're like big titty lady ones.
Right. Big titty lady comics are different. That's like you're doing porn, but you're calling it a comic so you can sell it in more places.
The hell is her name?
That's fine. Big titty comic book lady.
Big titty comic book
That's fine.
lady.
Big titty comic book lady is fine. Does she need a name?
I think her name is Wart the Wizard.
Wart
on
the
Instagram.
Wizard. Of course.
She also games. She's a gamer comic book lady.
Tell you she's a versatile talent.
So between her and Eric July, I feel like we really got something here.
So yeah, like this Eric July thing, not getting involved. Black guy writes comic books. People told him his comic books suck. I do think the prank they pulled on him was funny. First of all, they put super chats on his store with money attached to him. Like they were giving him $20 a pop and just putting stickers on there.
Yeah, isn't that kind of like a gift? Shouldn't you be happy?
It's funny.
I'd be happy with a couple 20s stuck to my
if somebody was
business somewhere.
I think your show is dog shit. Here's $20 stuck to your door. I'd be like, thanks for hating me. I appreciate that.
Does $20 say they hate you?
I mean, if they say they hate me in the thing, if they're doing it if they're doing it to troll me, I'll take a $20 troll. You can pay $20 to troll me.
I don't know, man.
It's totally fine with me.
I'd take at least 40.
But can I tell you something? I know you're just starting to get into this and you're commenting. Can I tell you something? Bad news?
Yeah.
Not getting involved.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think I shouldn't either.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved, and catch a beating.
Right.
Per se.
Well, here we know.
I don't want to get peace.
We know from the shitty, weird community we got involved in last time when we should have just done our dumb fucking show, is that it starts out and you're like, oh, I'm a radio guy. I know broadcasting. I'm going to make fun of people's shows and their content and just goof on them and go, ha, guys, isn't this guy silly? And then everyone else is going to go, find his house. I'm going to fuck his wife. Blah, 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 blah. And then they just obsess over you and you're like, oh, okay. So we were doing a different thing than they were doing. All right, you guys go do your thing. That's fine. We're going to go over here and do ours. So I don't want to get locked into this Eric July thing and this Rippaverse deal and then find out that these guys are like, go to his house and fuck him up. He's a piece of shit. And I'm like, whoa, I thought we were just making fun of the black guy who drew comedically large tits on women and had superhero fantasies. I thought wait, could you hold that up for everyone, please? Not getting involved.
I'm going to make this better somehow. Here we go.
There's no making it better. It's great in its simplicity. Anyway, welcome to the show. Let's throw a few thank yous out there. And let's get into, I've got a guy who annoys the shit out of me in a little
Eric
bit.
July?
Not Eric. I'm not getting involved. Eric, God damn it, I almost said Eric July now. There's a guy from Chicago, just a piece of trash, who said, who did a video and put it online of how you can cook while you're staying at a hotel.
Okay.
Now, you can cook at a hotel. I guess it's reasonable, whatever. Like, not in a suite that has a kitchen or anything like that. Like, doing it on your own.
Oh, so no kitchenette involved.
Right.
All right.
Just doing it on your own with stuff you can bring.
I'm on board.
Now, no, see, I'm not. Because you're staying at a hotel. Part of the thing about a hotel is you order out.
We're being bougie, though. What if he's poor?
Then don't get a fucking hotel.
Can't you at least afford a McDonald's or Taco Bell trip?
If you can afford a hotel, you can afford to order in from any restaurant there is.
I would have to agree.
There you go.
Unless you're staying at like the Knights Inn.
That's
that
a different
alone,
kind of night.
mean,
That's you're getting something from the heat lamps at Holiday. If you're staying at the Knights
the
Inn.
heat lamps, and they shut those off at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
at night.
you're doing tornado wrap, gas station food farts in front of a cheap hooker at 2 a.m. That's not a good look.
But that's an experience.
It's a thing people do. You are correct.
You got the strip club on that end of town, a mere 3-minute drive up the road.
Right. I mean, yeah, you've been drunk because you've been drinking Old Granddad all day in your hotel room waiting for a toothless meth hooker to come service your manhood. And by the way, female.
You're a
Hooker, female.
ultra close to Lincoln Center. You could pick one up there too.
Sure. They got no teeth, nothing to get in the way.
That must feel good though.
It feels like you're brushing your cock against a smallmouth bass.
No, technically you're not supposed to feel gums or teeth during a blowjob.
Yeah, but if they
So
don't
are
have
they-
teeth, I do want to feel the gums just to see what just to see what that's like.
You want a nice gum scraping?
Yeah, I don't want teeth on my dick, but like just I got to feel what the gums are like. It just looks like though the problem with those people is that it looks like
Those
whatever
people.
rot they have in their mouth, you can catch it. So no, thank you.
You know, I don't believe Eric July would enjoy you saying those people.
Well, you know what? That's
very
good
often.
because I'm not getting involved.
It's my new prop.
See that? Not getting involved.
I even
and
got
that's
the arrow
me.
in there.
There you go. Steel Toe Bloat Show says, nice shirt, Aaron. Looks a little tight. I went to the gym today, I'll have you know.
You fucked today?
I fucked today. I went to the gym today.
Ate all the flaming hot
I
Cheetos,
did
so that should exit everything.
Dude. So, our son...
What are you, Eric July?
Our son got a big-ass bag of flaming hot Cheetos to eat on the way to the pumpkin patch.
It's not an im-hole snack.
And, I mean, he got the flaming hot Cheetos. The kid has no sense of spice. It's remarkable.
Yeah, for some reason, Louis can't do spice, like, it doesn't register spice or sour.
He doesn't taste it. He'll take sour and hot stuff, and he'll just go, I need it. Like you'd eat an apple.
Doesn't register.
Doesn't do anything. So he starts eating those. Well, I see him in the cupboard today, and I'm hungry, and I'm like, this is really all I can just grab and eat. You know, everything else I got to make it or put it together, whatever. So I grabbed the flaming hot Cheetos and a glass of orange juice. What a combo, huh? By the way,
Sounds gross.
Side note, orange juice does a great job of suppressing heat, if you guys didn't know. So I'm eating the flaming hot Cheetos, and I eat almost what was left of the bag.
Okay.
I have been sitting down here just ripping farts
I knew it.
all night.
I smelled something when I came down here to
Yeah.
talk to you, and you said no.
And then I got up and I walked to go check on the dog before the show started. I'm farting hot Cheetos as I walk. Just disgusting. My anus is actually 3 degrees hotter than the rest of my body right now.
You know what else? I didn't know he'd had the Cheetos yet, and he had like the reddest lips and tongue when I went to offer my body up to him. I'm like, hey, you want to, and then he's like, oh, yeah. And then he bites his tongue or something. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She's like, you want it? And I'm like, yeah, I fucking
What is
want
that?
it. Just let me wipe off this fucking... When you're married, you get to do unhot things to women, and they just have to kind of take it.
I did have to take it, yeah.
You're going, yeah, just let me wipe this Cheeto dust off my mouth. Well, and I'll give you a good rogering.
Dude, it's like chemical red, though. It looked like this.
So the other day, Louis gave me some of his Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and I had like a pinch of them, and they were stuck in my fingernail like all day. My 2 fingernails on my left hand were bright red, and I couldn't get them off.
I have nail clippers with files.
It's remarkable. No, I try to sucking on them, everything. It won't change colors.
Do you think his butthole registers spice? You know
I
how
hope
yours
not.
does?
I feel for the kid if that's the case. Little Lemmy with $5. Thank you, Lemmy. She just over on
you.
Twitch did a show with Husey. I love Husey. Husey's one of my
Whoa.
favorites. And Bob Levy. So she got those two. Yeah.
Holy shit. Not like holy shit. Like I think Lemmy definitely belongs in that circle. I haven't heard of Bob for a while.
Lemmy, it's easy to get all those guys. Just tell them, like, oh, that's Stuttering John, huh? And they'll go, I'll be there.
They actually come first.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Ray DeVito's a weirdo, isn't he? Oh, I'll be right on your stream.
that's kind of fun.
Let me abandon my children. Stop everything I'm doing. I need to get to your stream to talk about Ray DeVito. So just use that as the hook.
Husey asked me probably, Jesus Christ, almost a month ago now if I would do a show with him. Like if I'd come on his show for like an interview.
Yeah.
And I was so goddamn busy at the time. I'm like, dude, I'm stretched thin right now. I'm sorry. And then he insulted me with some sort of Irish nonsense.
He talks a lot of Irish nonsense.
Like, you fucking cancel me then,
He's a good man.
you Irish bastard.
I like him. I really enjoy
too.
Husey. I
He's
like
fun.
that guy a lot.
You guys all talk about a lot of stuff, though, that I truly don't care about.
He always wants me to
You know-
talk. Husey's definitely, and I think he's said this before, Husey's the wants to pull me back in guy. And I'm
That's-
like,
yeah.
Husey, you have no idea.
And
Our numbers are the same, if not better, statistically. I mean, I partially got to thank Rumble for that. I don't think that's all just abandoning gay shit. But, like, Statistically, we're rock solid. We have our base of, anywhere from 600 to 800 people watching at a time. Around 1,000 when we go on Rumble. It's nice. I like it. It's a good group. We never had that on Twitch. We never had that when we started on YouTube. It's great. It's lovely. I like that. You can't pay me enough to go back into that crazy world of, I love you, I hate you, of like crazy ex-girlfriend world. You couldn't pay me to do it.
Right. And while I do love him and I believe there is a place on the internet for that stuff, and if you're good at it and enjoy it, you should do that. I also did feel nervous. Like, I truly am busy and I don't want to do shows right now. But like, I was kind of like, I don't really want to go on there and talk about that shit. I don't want to he's going to ask me like, oh, what was it like going through this, and this with these people?
He wants to talk to you about Chad and Melton. And you're like, I don't want to talk about creepy fat guys who can't get pussy.
Right. I don't need to talk about those people. Right. That's okay.
Dario Delfino says comic book creator drama is very special drama. Keep away. Well, that's good because guess what? Not getting involved. Not getting involved.
I like this.
Dustin with $5 says, can we start out strutting? Well, I mean... Ask and you shall receive, my friend. Are you kidding me?
Didn't she get popped for this?
Yeah, we're going to get popped for this, but that's okay.
Here's my strutting.
Do.
Strutting my way on over to you. You like my strut? I like yours too. Strutting my way on over to you.
Hey.
You like these days, got nothing to do.
There's a butt.
Sidewalk and strut with you. Strutting in the morning, strutting at noon. Strutting in nighttime under the moon. Hey, you. I like you too. And do you mind if I strut for you? Maybe feel free to strut for me. You got a strut, everybody should do. Watch that thing go side to side. Strut so hard with the strutting side.
You don't like that song?
I don't really.
It's a fine tune.
I don't, you know what? I nothing it. And I can't decide if the main guy is really, really cute or if he's ugly. He has a nice ass, though.
He's adorable.
He has a nice little...
Does that matter for us, though?
Yes.
Do our asses matter? I have a frog ass.
You're like... I know you do. You're the first guy that I have not been picky about the ass about. Your character definitely made up for your lack of ass.
Do you know how funny I must...
I've been...
Guys, in private, because I know publicly not that funny, but... Do you know how funny I must be privately, how good I must be to hang out with, and how big my dick must be that she can say all these negative things about me? My ass is terrible.
You said
I've got tits.
Ass.
I set you up. I got you to admit it. Don't touch my pinks. She hates that I told you guys she calls them pinks.
I don't call them that anymore.
At any rate, allow me to toot my own horn.
Yeah,
they're saying Mandy Summers is the girl you're thinking of.
Yes, she's lovely. I do like Mandy Summers quite a bit. She's a very nice lady.
All right, let's take a look. No OnlyFans for Mandy Summers.
Why do you automatically go there?
That's because they're into comic books and all that
Give her a follow.
stuff. Oh, she looks innocent and nice.
In her bikini.
Or her account is private. She must have had creepy
just
guys.
Hit follow. It'll.
Well, now she's got to know that I was...
It's fine. I will be connected.
I don't go on Instagram
I follow
anyway.
her. She follows me.
Aw, you guys are like palsies.
Anyways, yeah, I've always been an ass guy. I've really been picky about my man asses. Yeah. So you should
Me
feel...
too.
You should feel very honored that I didn't care about yours.
Every goddamn day, I feel honored. Aristocock-a-doodle Roots says, Rise, I love seeing Roots in here. I always know it's going to be a special night when Roots is here.
I love Roots.
York LaTorres, I've never seen this guy before, says, Echo Disney Plus rewrites and delays amid MMIW Ezra Miller skinwalking controversy. Hey, now you guys know that.
Oh, do you know how good that is?
Now you guys know. Okay, let's talk to everyone. God damn, I got a lot of shit to go through here. Let me put the link to her interview. Wow, look at that. She says one of the rules was no drama.
How did you pull that off?
I'll tell you why. Because I bet you Bob Levy fucking loved that. Every time I've ever talked to Bob, last time Bob spoke to me, he tweeted me about, or not tweeted me, texted me about something really funny that we did and whatever. And I said, well, thank you very much. One of the things is Bob likes the money that the drama shit brings. And why wouldn't you? I get it. But I think Bob's ideal is smoking a little weed, hanging out, and just doing a show where he talks shit and is fun.
I wasn't worried about Bob.
That's what he likes. But I think just the allure. I was impressed when he actually quit MLC. I was actually impressed with that.
I actually forgot he did that.
I didn't think that he would do that
what does he do
because it was his highest paid thing. But it takes balls to walk away from something lucrative and go, this is just too toxic for me.
What does he talk about on the other shows then? Because I can't imagine it's drama-free.
I think it's just Stuttering John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
can anyone confirm? I don't know, but I think it's just Stuttering John. But that might be less dramatic. I don't know. Lemmy says one of the rules was no drama.
That's wonderful. I like that.
He's just a fun guy no matter what you're talking about. He's great. Happy Plague Doctor. I haven't seen him for a while. Says been gone for a month or so. They're still talking about people who I have no clue who they are. No, I'm not, because I'm April. Hold it up. I'm not getting involved. See? Perfect. Let's see. We've got $5 from Nat Clo. Says if you're reading this super chat, it means your show sucks. Red Bar doesn't do super chats. You need on the obeyment list. Why would I be on the obeyment list? He's
cool,
dead.
buddy.
Right.
Yeah, where's he been?
I already punched him in the dick.
Is he doing something big that we don't know about?
And then he didn't talk about us anymore. And then now he hasn't done a show in like 2 months, and he's rotting to death. If anything, I think he needs to make amends. He needs to apologize to me. First privately and then publicly. Because, TikTok.
Well,
don't you want to make
one,
good?
I'm getting one.
I don't know. I think you'd want to make good before the Reaper comes a-calling.
I don't think he cares.
Do Jews believe in the Reaper, or I don't know.
I'm not Jewish. I don't know.
Oh, thank God. Balls deep with gifting a membership. And yes, congratulations, Nat Clo, on paying for that Scars Club membership this month and getting nothing for it. Kane J got
something.
Kane J got the membership from Balls Deep. Thank you very much.
We do 8 regularly scheduled shows per week and a Sunday members only show. So 9 shows a week.
And all we say is, hey, if you can throw us 5 or 10, that'd be cool.
But yeah, you enjoy that Scars Club with no content.
Oof. Yeah, it doesn't even feel good to laugh at it. It's kind of, oof. Benjamin, thank you very much. $50 over on PayPal, kicking us off over there tonight. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Says here, take my money I made from the stock market, you filthy, disgusting beggar. New boot goofing. I know you're goofing. Nobody's making money with the stock market.
When they say beggar as in singular, I always kind of just hope they're looking at you.
You mind if I strip for you? Guys, 170. So that's going to put us at 170. Wow. Thank you guys very much. Triple N says he needs to apologize to Scars Club members for scamming their money.
Yes, I think that's paramount. That is
so.
most important.
You would think so, but he thinks he feels pretty entitled to it.
You and I actually remained members the entire time he was gone the first time.
Yeah.
With his illness. Crossing our fingers, hoping he'd come back, and then he comes back and he's a total bag of shit.
Yeah, and he's not very good anymore. And then he's yelling at the people who didn't stick around. And you're like, what do you want them to do? You want them to stay while you're rotting and not doing a show?
What do you think Jules does when they're off for a month?
I would hope cries or goes somewhere where she's,
loved,
appreciated. Yeah. I want to talk about this. I mean, look, I look at this guy and I think, boy, I want to like him. But then I look at the video he did, and I know that a lot of you are going to like this. This is one of those things where I know I'm going to be outnumbered.
Okay.
And I don't care. I'm going to draw my sword. I'm going to fight the good fight. And if I perish, then I perish. This guy is at a hotel. And he's going to make a Chicago-style pizza burger in a hotel room. Now, cool, do-it-yourself hack. You can bring this with you. You can go to a hotel and still make, grocery store food. Okay, cool. You're going to make a big, smoky, stinky, farty, poopy Chicago pizza burger full of cheese and onions and piss and shit. And you're going to make this in a hotel room where there's potentially hundreds of people staying on that floor. And I guess just fuck them because I want to be cutesy and make a pizza burger in a hotel.
I guess so. If you want to cook, don't be cheap. Get the one with the kitchenette and stuff, right? So you're not making a mess.
Oh, no, this guy's got life hacks. I mean, look at this guy. He's not a kitchenette guy.
It just seems easier.
But to me, you know where you make your pizza burger?
Never.
At home.
Oh.
You make your pizza burger at home. You go to a hotel, you're like, look, I'm going to have to order out for my food today, which can be kind of fun because if you're like stranger in a strange land, then you can order stuff you've never heard of before, never seen before.
New food.
Yeah, sure. They got a shitty Indian place down the road. Give it a shot. You don't have one where you live. So let's see how this guy does it. You guys can love. You're allowed to love it. You don't have to hate it just because I hate it. I'm just thinking of being one of the people in this hotel, whether it's an employee or a guest, and I kind of hate this guy.
Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So he's got a Clamato Bud Light. He's going to pour that over in a pan on top of his hot plate.
You disgusting piece of shit.
He's throwing that meat in a bathroom sink of a hotel, and I have to say, that is one of the most trusting moves I've ever seen any human being engage in.
Okay, you say trusting, I say idiotic. You're disgusting.
You're giving a lot of leeway to hotel maid carts and their ability to clean jizz, shit, and piss out of a sink.
Even if it looks clean, you don't know.
Right.
What if it was just lightly rinsed down like any big chunks or hairs?
Or if they didn't do a very thorough cleaning job, you know what you might get on top of that in that meat?
E. coli?
Pube. Somebody decided to trim their pubes over that sink. Somebody decided to shave over that sink.
Boogers, teeth gunk that somebody spit out into
Old
the sink.
toothpaste.
Old toothpaste. You don't know.
So there you go. He's going to have his Clamato minced onion. And we're just smacking that meat on top of the bathroom sink.
So he's just an uncleanly man.
He is just a porcosaurus.
He wants raw meat all over his counters.
I got some. Are those Japalenos? Is that what those are?
They're either jalapenos or serranos.
All right, so he's got his pocket knife and he's got his jalapenos.
They don't look fat enough for jalapenos. I'd say serrano.
Okay, well, he's going to cut them on a piece of cardboard. There you go. Throw that in there. And then, yeah, of course, take your nasty hotel hand and just rub all of that together. That's nice. All right, now, he's got a Totino's pizza. How are you going to make that work?
I hate him.
Thank you.
I hate him with the heat of 1,000 suns.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
This will never happen in your duration with me. Not
Thank
ever.
Christ. Tony Schiavone looks terrible, by the way. So he's got another. Oh, come on, man.
Why are you doing this to us?
That is a dirty bathroom sink at best, that's a Hampton Inn.
I truly don't care how clean a hotel bathroom looks. If I'm at home, I know it's clean.
Sure.
Like, if I just clean that shit, at least I know
I still would
it's
never
clean.
allow you to do that.
I would never. Not ever in a million years. I'm not trusting my own bathroom even after I cleaned it. I sure as shit ain't trusting that one.
So he's going to over-the-top heat the pizza. Do you know all these gadgets and widgets he's buying for his hotel pizza burger? He could just go to a restaurant and order something.
Or he could have just had a room with a kitchenette in it instead of buying all these appliances. Sure. I'm an idiot.
There's a lot of people who think they're doing like, hey, I'm doing a cool hillbilly hack, and the hillbilly hack ends up being more expensive and time-consuming than just going and getting a burger.
Speaking of hillbilly, look at this. JJ's gunpowder and lead seasoning.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I guarantee you that seasoning costs $10.
Yeah, right? Oh, and now he's cutting with a credit. Is that a credit card? Oh, he's using his toothbrush to smash the patties. Oh,
I hope he has the worst stomach problems.
Guys like this don't get the shits.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Like, karma never visits them.
Actually, guys like this just, I think, always have the shits, so they never get the shits. They just always, all of their, like Louis C.K. once said, all of their shits are an emergency.
You know what they don't have?
What?
Women.
You don't think so?
No.
I like that he's cooking this food with an open wound on his hand. That's good.
As long as he's the one eating it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you just flip that with your hands. Velveeta cheese slices. Get it, buddy. Look at that. And he's got to spot cook the pizza. He's got to take the pizza and spot cook it.
A Totino's party pizza is this big, maybe.
Yeah.
And he's got to spot cook it.
Oh, that doesn't, sir, that is not done. Sir, that pizza isn't done. Don't you dare make a sandwich out of that Totino's party pizza that is not done and then eat that. Don't you, sir, don't. No. Oh.
That is food poisoning. That is gross as hell.
I saw that today, and I just needed the rest of you to see that.
That's horrific, dude.
Oh.
I kind of wish I didn't know that existed. Next time I'm in a hotel, I'm going to look around at my bathroom and be like, you know what? Somebody's probably cooked in here.
Thank you, Dario. He's calling it the farty poopy Chicago pizza burger. Yes. Triple N says, stick to your principles, loaf piggy.
Dude, I am getting ideas in my head, though, now. The idea of pizza as a bun.
You do like that part.
I do enjoy that part, so I'll give him points for creativity.
Right and Dirty Llama asks, why the fuck is he in the bathroom? Because he's in a hotel room. He's doing hotel pizza burger instead of just going out and buying shit or just ordering out. He's like, no, guys, check this out. You can use your bathroom sink in your hotel, which is mighty trustworthy of you. And you can use the kitchen sink counter, and you can make a pizza burger and just eat it sadly as you shove it in your face in your dark hotel room alone in Mason City, Iowa.
You know, maybe it's for the better and maybe we shouldn't complain. Like, he probably shouldn't be out at the bar with us because he can't function in society. We don't need to be around that.
Okay, I hate him already, says SH. Yeah, there we go. Wheat Diff says bag of douche. I never know if Wheat Diff's talking about me or not, though. P.A. Cheddar says, is there a guy that cooks stuff like beef Wellington? There is a guy that cooks stuff like beef Wellington in his dorm room, and Gordon Ramsay approved. I'll take a look at that.
I would too.
Beef Wellington dorm room.
I've never had beef Wellington yet in my life, no matter where I'm at. Would you try it? It looks good.
All right. Wait, how did he do that? Go back. What was that?
It's a fucking heat gun.
Oh, shit. Okay, a little hot plate. Okay, we're searing the outsides. Putting our Wellington paste on there. Oh, a blender.
It's supposed to be a pate.
We've got a blender. Got our heat gun, got a blender. You know what? I'm not hating this.
Well, you know what's different about his dorm? He probably, like, keeps it clean and stuff and has a means of washing.
I don't know.
He's fancy, too.
Okay, look, man, he's making it work.
Yeah, he's doing it the correct way, at least. Wow, that looks delicious.
Holy shit, this guy.
I think I have to make this. I've never made it. I should make this. Can we make this?
But how does he... Okay, now what does he do to cook it? Does he bring out the heat gun again? Oh, he's got a convection oven, a toaster oven.
Those things used to fuck so hard. I had one for so many years. Have you had one? I've had two of them.
I've never had one personally, but in my family we did.
Oh, see, I should buy another one. You'd love it. You make everything in there.
Everyone's judging him, though, because he is watching Mr. Beast in the background.
Okay.
I did notice he's got Mr. Beast on.
That's kind of gay that we're grown up enough to make a beef Wellington, but we have to watch Mr. Beast.
You should eat it with a play school knife and fork.
Now I don't know who you are.
Yeah. All right. I'm here for it, brother. Let's see.
Holy fucking
goddamn,
shit.
he did it.
Oh, you piece of shit. You pulled that off.
Wow. That's better than Pizza Burger Hotel Room guy.
Well, Pizza Burger Hotel Room guy was trying to be a hick and be, oh, I'm edgy. Get him and slap my meat on the counter.
Yeah. An idiot says this is nasty. I'm going to be sick. I'm really glad that people sided up against this guy because I really thought I was going to be in the minority.
I kind of want to watch a video now of that guy cooking in that really messy trailer. Do you remember? You watched it with Oz?
Oh, no, with Corey. Corey showed me that guy, yeah.
Can we watch a quick one?
I don't remember any of that. If someone has a link, I'll gladly click on it. Aristocock-a-doodle Roots says you'll both end up somebody's bitch in prison when Aaron inevitably gets nailed for tax evasion. One of the reasons I started a corporation rather than anything else is because how easy the tax part was.
You know what I would just tell the ossifers when they come for me?
Not getting involved.
I'm not involved.
Not getting involved.
I'm just a weary employee.
Not getting involved at all.
I don't do the taxes.
Doc Brewski says, Eric July told me that's the room him and April had. I told him, you aren't getting involved. Exactly.
Hey.
He's trying to bait me.
I've never seen this gentleman.
He's trying to goat me into something.
He had me blindfolded. I thought it was you.
Oh, I've seen those videos before. Those aren't
those
good.
do exist.
They do. Hobo Chili says, this is what happens when you eat hot Cheetos and orange juice. Do you wind up in a hotel room making hobo culinary?
Dude, that does sound like acidic, that combination that you
The orange
had.
juice really does kill the spice. It does. I've never tried it until today.
I don't know.
Not Chandler says, beef Wellington is a lot of work to make. It looks like it. Oh, Mr. Q with a great idea. April, have you thought about the Hobo Chili? I'm just going to let you know right now, this is going to make you mad. April, have you thought about making tater tot hot dish for Chrissy and Lila and give them the Minnesota treat?
I don't think tater tot hot dish is fancy enough for those two. I could make them my nice spaghetti like I made the Biscontis.
But it's Minnesota. It's a culinary treat from the region.
Man. I can make them chicken bacon ranch hot dish. Ooh.
There you go. All right, guys. Actually, we have audio of that guy eating his pizza burger that he made in the hotel. Would you like to hear?
I would love to hear it.
Holy crap.
Thank you, Victor. And this one, too. Victor got us this one yesterday.
No speaky ingy.
I love that
What
one.
a stupid cunt.
I love no speaky ingy.
Wow.
That one's one of my favorites. Found the cooking guy cooking video, says Orange Boy. Okay, good. Hobo Chili Recipe says your stomach right now is a war crime.
Poop is Lube says that wasn't a heat gun. It was an automatic pepper grinder. There was
Really?
a light at the bottom.
Wow.
How fancy do people... You're in a
college kids.
dorm room and you're buying that?
College kids get to Goodwill and they find the deals. That's what it is.
There's no way that's a Goodwill.
1-2 Skip to My Lou says great shows lately. Some of the hardest working folks doing it, and throws us $20 over on PayPal. Thank you, pal. That's
Thank
very nice to
you.
hear. Yeah, we cut out on the begging, and you guys have stepped up, and the goals have been getting knocked out. And yeah, the overwhelming response from people is the shows have been much better as a result. So thank you, buddy. And that only puts us 150 away. So early in the show, thank you guys. John Robb says, I don't understand why your show isn't bigger. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not, but I don't know if you know this about the kind of show I do. It tends to be very polarizing. And it also doesn't tend to be something that YouTube likes to promote. So, could you hold it at least up to the camera? There you go. Atta girl. You came up with the bit. That's good. We just got to now
I'm not involved.
work on the execution. And John, also, we've only been on YouTube for what, a year and a half? Oh, not even a year and a half yet. Isn't that weird?
That's weird. I feel like we've been on this for a while.
We haven't been on YouTube for a year and a half yet, so you got to give it a little bit of time. I mean, a year and a half, 10,200 subscribers. I don't think that's terrible.
How about next month we haven't been on radio for 3 years?
I know. Black Friday, we're going to have Black Friday, we're going to have our
Do you want to get drunk that day?
leaving radio show
Damn,
on
we
Friday
can't.
morning. Remember, we always do that. That's a fun show. That's like the anniversary of
That's right.
coming here kind of thing. And then in December, we have your birthday show and my birthday show. That's around the time we ran into Chandler.
I was going to say I'm only inviting David Chandler to my party.
David Chandler's invited to our birthday party. Big time. Orange Boy says, this is the guy cooking video. All right. You son of a cunt. You piece of shit. Just for that, you get this.
I've been selling my hoe,
Thank God.
sucking all day, overtime hours for being real gay. So you can see that I'm queer. So throw me a parade, pipe that hole and blow my homies away. I'm so damn gay, and I don't want boobs. A penis for me, a penis for you. Wish I could fuck some butts in a room full of dudes till I jizz. Till I jizz, living in the gay world. I'm a homo. These gay men, north and gay men, Lord knows they all just wanna have sex. My whole pussy clean and don't stink. Wanna blow up some dudes till the cream starts to flow. And I don't want some boobs, cause the pussy ain't shit. Come and grab my rear end. I love man's ass. I love man's ass.
Matt Walsh cameo.
I love the song. This is my kind of music. I can listen to this sort of stuff all day. Just to
I asked Aaron today, I'm like, do you think Oliver Anthony's upset about that song, or do you think he jams to it? Like,
If Oliver Anthony
know-
doesn't love that song, he's a stupid asshole redneck piece of shit.
it's so good.
No.
It's too good to hate it. It's way better than the original.
Happy Plague Doctor with $5 says, just take Chrissy and Frank to your nearest Lutheran potluck.
What should we do with them? I
Is
don't
Frank
know when
coming?
they're free. I don't know.
I don't know if Frank's going to be there.
She only told me that it was her and Lila.
Yeah. I don't think Frank's going to make it. Frank's dead weight on these comedy shows, apparently.
Fucking guy.
He's the booker.
He's not getting involved.
Hey, hold it up for Frank.
Damn it. Frank.
John Robb says it's not sarcasm. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Oh.
And look, maybe in the next year we'll get even bigger. We keep adding platforms. I mean, we started on YouTube with 300 live viewers in the morning, and now we're at 650 to 800, 650 on a bad day, 800 on a good day between Rumble and YouTube. That's not even counting the other platforms, so that's pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good growth 1 year to 1 year, and I would say if we have that same kind of growth over the next year, we're getting there.
Not Chandler says that I found you in Goodwill, by the way.
Oh, not Chandler said you found me in Goodwill.
Yes.
Oh. Skeezy says, looking forward to the radio member berries. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, with the Friday show. I'm so far behind in the chat. Strippers got me banned. Says, wasn't getting drunk while on air what got you kicked off the radio in the first place?
Oh, my God.
Not kicked off. Offered a deal that encouraged me to leave. How's that?
What platform is this?
Mr. Q says, did you see the Daily Wire is doing cartoons? I'm sure they are. You gotta, ever expanding.
I just sent you a
That's what
video
you
on
gotta
Facebook.
Aristocockadoodle Roots says, reminds me of that Alex Jones folk songs. They did it to diss him, and everybody that even remotely knows who he is loves the song. Yeah, that Alex Jones folk song is one of the greatest things.
I do like the folk song, but I really do like to jam to the Gay Frog song.
Gay Frogs is good.
That's like a thrasher, nighttime song.
The guy who did the Alex Jones folk song did get pissed. Roots is right. They wanted to have him on conservative type shows and oh man, we want to talk about your song that you made about Alex Jones. And he's like, I made that to make fun of Alex Jones and point out how ridiculous he is.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He did it to make fun of Alex Jones.
It's not working that way.
No, that song rules. And I bet you Alex has probably played it on his show before.
I really enjoy Alex Jones, and I don't see that as an insult to him.
Zen Rhino says, well, they're doing the Daily Wire's doing Snow White the Real Way, and Brett Cooper is Snow White. What's a Brett Cooper? That sounds like a guy. Brett Cooper.
That's a
887,000 followers on Instagram.
That's a girl.
Yeah.
Why is her
American
name
conservative political commentator and actress.
Brett?
And they're gonna have Brett Cooper be Snow White. I mean, do you like mid chicks as your Snow White?
Yeah, who the hell's this? You could find someone way hotter.
Dude, you could put anyone else seeing Abby Shapiro as Snow White in this movie? Snow White and the heaving tits?
Who would I have? Linda Cardellini, if you could de-age her a little.
Yeah, if she wasn't 75 years old.
If you could wind the clocks back, she'd be perfect.
God, of course she has to be conservative, these same people who go, oh, I'm tired of this liberal indoctrination in Hollywood. It's yeah, but if you want to be on our Daily Wire movies, you have to be conservative. So you don't have a problem with political bias in your movies. You just want to make sure it's your political bias. That's what I hate about all this Israel shit now, is that everybody who's critical of Israel is getting fired from their jobs. They're getting banned from university and shit like that. And it's look, I think Hamas is terrible, and I hope they're wiped off the face of the earth. But in America, people are allowed to take sides with who you think the bad guy is.
Yeah.
You should be allowed to do that. Otherwise, your whole free speech mantra shit goes right out the window.
No Pen is saying Brett Cooper is Ben's sister. Is that true?
No. I think he's trying to say it looks like Ben's sister.
It does look like him in drag.
John Robb says, you don't know who Bert Cooper is? Jesus, I see part of the problem. Yeah, I guess I don't live enough on the internet. All right, let's take a look.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. I teased this episode when I was first talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and I'm finally recording it, and I'm excited about it because obviously everybody knows by now Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are a thing. We don't really know what
You
thing
sure they're not related?
All right, so she's just this. This is fine.
City Chiefs tight end in 2016.
Certain qualities don't change
change in men. I
I
feel
just want to skip ahead a little
We're
bit.
out. Bon Charge is a holistic wellness brand with
Okay,
a
so
huge
now we're
range
doing-
of evidence-based products.
I don't know if you need to do a reading in a 12-minute read in a 12-minute video. I mean,
Oh
that's-
God, I see so many people doing that.
Oh.
happier than this girl is because she's incredibly bitter. There were a lot of TikToks I saw when all the Travis and Taylor stuff was first coming out, and they were like, "Oh man, would not want to be his ex-girlfriend. Oh, that would be so uncomfortable. Like I could never live that down."
Okay, so she's like trying to bring in the young female TikTok generation to Daily Wire to kind of counteract just the old Jew conservativeness of Daily Wire.
Clearly.
All right. Well, I get it. I don't think she's dog shit. I don't think she's awesome.
It just seems
get
like
it.
a super unimportant
Yeah.
topic channel, I guess.
She's not hurting anybody.
She's harmless.
Yeah. Just because she is a conservative doesn't mean the movie is. It's just supposed to be the regular story. No. I get that. And I get that shitting on the Daily Wire is difficult. And, John Robb says, why aren't you more popular? It's like, this is part of it, too. I like to bust on conservatives and liberals. If you take a
bust on
side.
them.
Yeah. If you take a side and you just defend that side, yay, I guess you get to be Steven Crowder. I don't think I could live with myself.
What's he doing nowadays?
Just yelling at his old wife and going to court a lot, I think.
I haven't heard about him.
Pretty much.
It's that there was really hot and heavy on him for a while.
Yeah, I mean, the Crowder thing is definitely cooled since he went to Rumble. All right, so yeah, they're making a Snow White thing with Brett Cooper. Wish him the best. Hope it goes well for you.
Have fun.
But
Pick real midgets.
Rupert 112 becoming a member for his 17th month says difference is that the Daily Wire makes it pretty known that they're conservative, while Disney and other movie media companies claim to be unbiased. That's a good point.
Yep, that's lying.
I just don't know if you can do this whole I hate it when people put their, bias in shit when your whole thing is your bias,
Fair.
I get it though. They're at least honest about it. That's a good point. That's fair. At least they're honest about it and they tell you up front like, look, we're looking at this from one side and we want our side to be the only side and the right side and all that. Fair enough. Annie G. German says Crowder is taking in Stephen King movies. Watch it. Oh, watch it.
Watch it. Get
Watch
it.
it.
Watch it.
I love it. CJ says she has 3.57 million subscribers.
Well, that's not bad.
Fudge. Root says Aaron is the Abby Shapiro of men. Flabby Shapiro. Says, God, that was terrible. Forgive me. No, not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today.
I don't like it.
No forgiveness today.
I don't want Flabby Shapiro.
There's no Flabby Shapiro in this house. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing.
No Flabby Shapiro.
No, I'm not playing your game today, Roots. I'm not going to forgive you for another transgression against decency and then go, oh, no, Roots, we're totally cool. You're going to have to earn your way back. Which means, probably by the end of the show, I'll say, no, we're cool. All right, April, what is this that you sent me?
I found a video called Hood Meals.
Hood Meals. I love Hood Meals. Eric July is going to be making these pretty soon. Nah, I'm not getting involved. Not getting involved whatsoever.
Oh, steaks.
Eat me some, man.
Oh,
God,
This
no.
is okay. First of all, I just want to point out this is a bit. This guy's fucking around. This isn't a real thing.
Oh,
It
hell
can't
no.
be.
Nobody has a house that dirty
No.
as a bit. You're lying.
No, this is a bit. I guarantee this is a bit. He's doing a
Man.
wacky thing. Nobody with a house that dirty puts production music behind their shit.
I hope you're right.
All day. Cut.
Is this Eric July?
Hey, you're not getting involved either.
3 of these.
Okay.
Those look good.
So shitty cuts of meat from the local grocery store. Is that an RV sink?
I don't know.
I think that's an old RV sink. All right, what do we got?
chicken.
An onion? Oh, no, he dropped.
Aaron, do you
Oh,
still
there's
think
a
this
toilet
is a bit?
seat. Yeah, this is a bit. There's his onion, toilet seat.
No. Stop
Oh,
this.
that's poop and pee.
Back in the. I need to make some phone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
no,
There's
no.
his hot plate.
Yeah, you can't use that oil. That's
April, this is a bit,
rancid.
100%.
I don't care. It's entertaining me.
Yeah, this
They have an
big
air fryer.
homie.
Oh, an air fryer.
Big homie
Black
to the top.
dude. Oh, he spilled his spicy sauce. Oh, black people love spicy
You lost
sauce.
your Cholula. Oh.
Black people love air fryers. I'm not kidding. Black people are all in on the air fryer.
Is that why I don't have one? Do you like not?
Mostly your racism, yeah.
Yeah.
Down. Big how much for the lamb, chop them down. All right, so I'm gonna chop that onion right now. That onion? No time. Yeah?
Oh God.
Oh, he's got a dirty air fryer.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, he just dumps it out.
I'm willing to bet that he's doing this in like a foreclosed house in his neighborhood.
Is it a bit if he eats it?
I think this is a bit.
Oh, I forgot I got paper towel. Let's go.
I love black people.
You love laughing at them and how silly they are.
Is that what's happening here?
All right, there we go. We got some lamb chops in the fryer.
Do black people eat lamb?
Black people do eat other foods than just chicken, April.
I've never heard of them eating lamb, though.
Black people can enjoy lamb. It's okay.
very
Do you think he's
fancy.
over seasoning it just a little?
I mean, a smidge.
Do you think that
It's
might
gonna
be a little
burn.
too much seasoning?
It's gonna burn and crust.
You might make a little dark crust on there.
Yeah.
Let me jump around. Little so I can get a little doses too.
He's just dumping it and flipping it and
Oh, some onion.
onions in the air fryers. Yeah, I don't know anything about air fryers. If this is
the
okay
only
to
else
do.
I'm putting on there. Come on, hold on.
Oh God! Oh,
We got some
April, this
Ick.
is a bit.
I
It
don't
has
care.
to
This
be a
is
bit.
disgusting.
garlic butter here.
Garlic butter.
That's rotten. 100%.
No, that's just good garlic butter. All right,
Not
there's
too hot though. You want to slow cook that junk. So slow cook this one, like about 275.
275.
I don't think you do.
No, we ain't.
No, you usually don't want to slow cook meat at a low temperature.
You don't want to slow cook lamb and like red meats. I think you want to like
Okay.
sear them.
Yeah.
And then like finish them off.
Yeah, if you're slow cooking meats and all that shit, then you're just
The only slow
the
cooked
flavor's
red,
getting out.
The only slow cooked like beef is like a crock pot roast, right?
But even
But
then,
even
I think
then,
you're supposed to sear it
first.
first.
I
yeah.
do. I flour
Ain't
and sear
done.
it.
You want the macaroni
Velveeta
bowl, man?
shells and cheddar.
Link in my bio, man. Stop playing.
Link in my bio.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna microwave it.
Macaroni done. I'm gonna make that quick. I'm ready to eat.
I've
I'm not
never.
playing.
He's putting the
We got
gun.
some baked bean. Throw this in the microwave too.
Oh, nuclear cheese.
Oh God, this is the
Sick.
most disgusting thing.
You're welcome. Why does that look good? He's gonna eat it.
Yeah. Oh, and there's
Oh.
the baked beans.
For real.
He's eating
Top it off
this.
some swamp sauce on my mama.
Swamp sauce, jungle juice. All right, there we go.
He doesn't even show eating it. You piece of shit.
Do you want to see him eat it?
Kind of.
Do you?
It was part of my ritual that I'm having.
Oh boy.
Somebody says EBT beef.
EBT beef. E-beef tea. We can figure it out later. John Robb says, I'm not being critical. I know, buddy. Relax. It's okay. I know you're used to the internet where if you say one thing constructive, people start yelling at you like Eric July. Not getting involved. I want to be constructive. You have a quality show, and it should be growing much faster. There's a problem, and it isn't you two. It's structural. Thank you. I'm tired of yelling that in the mirror at myself every day. It's good to hear someone else say it. Well, I tell you what you can do, guys. Hit like and hit subscribe.
Spread the word.
I don't mean to brag, but there are currently 1 people watching this on Kick right now.
Oh, there's a person.
There is a guy on Kick.
Or
Let's
a
catch
girl.
up with Rumble tonight. Hobo chili recipe with $5 says Eric July just said on Twitter that Aaron's fat Cheeto fingers caused April to have a ginger muff yeast infection, the likes of Krakatoa. He's not going to get me involved. Not getting involved. Not getting involved. $1 from Tim B50 says, have you seen the video of a guy making a roast in a pillowcase with the hairdryer?
No, but I'd like to.
No, is tonight just becoming a food show?
Can
for
we
fuck's sake?
please do a food show? They're donating.
Hobo Chili with $2 says, hey, good luck on the hot plate, tater tot, whatever the fuck. Also, go play in traffic, numbnuts. Fair enough. Dub with $5, 07. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Hobo Chili recipe with another 5 says Aaron and Gino, the power couple. All right, with all
Hey.
this Rumble coming in here, 1:30 away from tonight. We're not even an hour through today's show.
Wow.
Finish it up. You know what to do. All the PayPal and Streamlab links are in the chat.
Dude, I think you have to do the food stuff. They're paying.
Yeah, 1:30 away, and people are sending us food shit. So we'll take a look.
I want to see the roast in the microwave with the hairdryer.
Greasy N-word with $2 says, everyone get the sponsor block Chrome Brave extension. It makes watching videos like it was pre-adpocalypse YouTube again. It's so damn nice not to watch 2-minute long VPN horseshit. Yeah, but they put that inside the videos now. So, I don't know.
Interesting.
I know my boy Simon Whistler puts him in. Somebody said that...
He's a gay.
Somebody
Somebody
wrote me a message last night, and they said that either they hung out at a Tim Pool party, which sounds awful.
A Tim
Pool party.
A Tim, pool party, or
Yeah.
a Tim Pool,
Tim
party?
Pool party. Yeah, just one thing. That they met, was it Nick Hodges from the movie review channel we were talking about, or Simon Whistler was at the event? And
Starstruck.
they said the guy was pretty cool guy. Great story, Aaron. Great story. All right, Hobo Chili Recipe says, for the Gino and Aaron power couple. Okay, let's
We gon' hump them, we gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' hump them, we gon' suck their dicks off.
It's about dick, it's about penis. Men are from Mars, but I'm from Venus. Put it in the butt, spank him in the shower, and take what's ours. I want to drain the main vein, prostate massage so insane until you scream, I'm so motherfucking gay.
It's The Rock, but they made him do a gay rap instead.
Women gonna fuck though. Masturbation, ejaculation, slinging lots of semen to the masses. Face to face and now we fornicating. Pussy only when I'm busting asses. Meat on you so thick indeed. When I'm pumping hard, you're gonna scream, mama. Don't bring condoms to the queen, Rama. Coming on you with extreme mana.
Wow.
Well, there you go. That is for Gino and I, and Gino and I only, apparently.
You know what I don't want to do with that situation?
What's that? Not getting involved.
I'm not getting involved
Not
in that.
getting
You
involved.
guys can just.
It's about dick. It's about penis. So let's get into some news items this evening. Thank you guys very much for all your food links and all of that. All of that came from the fact that I just wanted to be mad at the pizza burger hotel room guy. That was it.
That is interesting that we got there.
Hotel room pizza burger guy. That's all I wanted to do. And then we ended up on a food thing for an entire hour. Longtime listener Brad says, hey, ask April what I sent. Showing the show to a bunch of friends in Blue Earth tonight. April, do you have your phone with you? Brad sent you something. I'm putting the entire show on hold until we figure out just what the hell Brad sent us.
Okay, Brad, do you want me to read this?
Well, now I want to know.
Okay, he says, hey, April, could you let Aaron know his favorite designated driver has the show playing to 6 of us drinking at a picnic table down in Blue Earth, Minnesota, and let him know I have stayed away from the sheriffs.
Attaboy. You're not beating anybody up tonight? No beating up any bar goers, I hope. Saddam Eyes with a baby boot for his 3rd month says, nobody likes onions, calls wait, steel toe morning show, so he fails at taking it down. Oh, no. Rupert 112 with 199 says, give me your best Owen Wilson. Wow, I've always sucked at this one.
Wow.
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 Mr. Me. Oh, it was from Mr. Me. He said it was the guy from History Buffs. All right, Nick Hodges. I like that guy. The only thing is I watch his reviews on Braveheart and The Patriot, and he's definitely a staunch Englishman. Like, he does not like any of these movies that are shitting on the British.
Do I like this guy? No, that's not the one I like.
He's the one who says mafia.
Stop saying
you
mafia.
don't
It's
like that
mafia,
guy.
you stupid cunt.
Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, strangely enough, when my wife asked me about the show I listen to each morning, I described you as, imagine a Minnesota pizza burger guy. Also, the missus is over-modding a bit, or just me. No, I have her set up the same way as usual. It could be just you. Your levels are good here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I'm concerned.
Brittney Spears said that she aborted Justin Timberlake's baby in her new book. Look, getting attention for your new book is going to be difficult. You know, Jada Pinkett Smith raised the bar. You know, she shit all over Will Smith and cucked him in public again and said, oh, yeah, we haven't been together for like 8 years. And he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock simply because, you know, I'm just that bitch. And, what are you going to do about it? Que sera, sera, move on.
Oh, so he had she had basically Chris Rock cucked too for no good reason.
Right. Chris Rock got hit because she's brainwashed her husband,
Her
estranged?
ex, we'll say estranged / ex-husband.
Estranged
They're not together.
She got him to slap a guy in the mouth for making fun of her stupid bald face. And then it turns out that she comes out late. It's not even that they were separated for 7-8 years. It's that, of course, she was the one who got to tell everybody.
Yeah.
That's what's
Right.
gross about her. She's the one who has to be in control and telling everybody what's going on.
It's always going to be on Jada's time.
Right. Will Smith could have come out at any time and went, you know, this fucking bitch and I have been separated for years and she just won't tell anybody because she likes the clout of being Mrs. Will Smith.
They weren't even living together.
Right. And then he kisses her ass all the time. Oh, I didn't realize how brave she was and how amazing she was. And I'm just watching this going, is he Liev Schreiber in The Manchurian Candidate where he picks up a phone at the end of the night and she goes, William Smith? William David Smith? And then he walks into some room where neurosurgeons just fuck with his brains and, you know, tighten everything back up and nuts and bolts. And
What kind of movie is this?
oh, man, The Manchurian Candidate's fucking solid. Raymond Shaw. Raymond Prentice Shaw. Meryl Streep's fucking good in that. It's got a hell of a cast. Liev Schreiber, Denzel Washington, Meryl Streep, John Voight, Who's It's, What's It, and What's His Face.
I don't like the name.
They're all in there, man. They're all in there. So Brittney Spears wrote her book, and now she realizes, well, fuck, I got to promote some crazy shit in my book because Jada Pinkett Smith is, you know, writing all kinds of crazy shit in hers. Well, she said, I will see your separation from Will Smith for 8 years, and I will raise you an abortion with Justin Timberlake. Holy fuck.
He turned out to be pretty normal, actually.
He wasn't the one who had a baby sucked out of him.
Look, I know you're a guy, but I feel like abortions are a lot more common than you picture.
He got to ski plus daddle.
He definitely won out in that one, I think.
And by the way, if you're Justin Timberlake, you're looking at the abortion story and you're just every day you wake up going, dodged a bullet.
Thank Christ.
Dodged a bullet.
Right.
Does he have any kids with what's her name?
Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel?
I don't know.
Is Jessica Biel the Chuck and Larry one or is Jessica Alba?
Chuck and Larry.
Okay, she's the
got some nice titties.
Okay.
Real firm ass, too.
So now she's saying that Justin Timberlake, of course, Timberlake.
Lacking baby.
Lacking kids, that's for sure. That he knocked her up when they were both 19.
Okay.
He didn't want to be a dad yet. He didn't want to have kids, so they both agreed to get an abortion. Now, Brittney strikes me as the kind of down-home Southern girl at that time at 19 years old who was so head over heels in love with this guy that she would have done with that baby whatever he told her to. And him going, no, I just don't think it's the right time. All right, Justin, whatever you want to do. I just want to stay with you. And then, of course, they had the abortion, and he went, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because that probably changes her in some way, too.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and then you probably have your management telling you you made the right choice.
Yes.
Because the money train was going to stop if you have a kid for a while. You know, your career's not going to go where it ended up going.
Kids do get in the way of a career, usually.
Well, we're not going to
get it started first.
What was the little comeback album she had that did really good? The Circus one? Circus one.
I actually don't hate it.
Circus. That was a really big album. She came back after a while. Was that after Head Shaving or before?
It was after, I believe. I know I'll take heat for it. It was a good album.
It had a lot of hits.
It was a
like
good
Toxic
album.
was on that one.
Womanizer, Circus.
Toxic. Wasn't Toxic on there?
No.
Was Toxic
was before Head Shaving, I think.
Oh, was it? Well, fuck me.
Right.
No, Womanizer was huge.
What
was the other one that was big off that album?
Womanizer, Circus. I think Gimme More might have been on that
Gimme
one.
More was a big one. Yeah, okay.
There was another one.
When the fuck was Toxic? What album was Toxic on?
I don't think she
In the
has...
Zone. All right. Well, I'm a fucking asshole.
Okay, so Circus was 2008.
In the Zone was an album in 2003.
Uh-oh. Am I mixing songs off of different...
Oh, shit. What did you do?
I think I am.
What the fuck? Womanizer, Shattered Glass. If You Seek Amy, get it?
If You Seek Amy was a pretty big song, though.
Poppy, Radar, My Baby, Circus.
Oh, you have it all.
Mannequin, Shattered Glass.
Okay, so maybe I'm...
Kill the Lights, Out from Under, Lace and Leather, Unusual You. So that one only had 2 big songs on it. But that's
I'd
still
say
2
3.
big songs.
If You Seek Amy was pretty big too.
Was it?
Yep.
Was it?
So the album after that one had a couple big hits on it. Till the World Ends was on the next one, Femme Fatale. That was a big one.
Hobo Chili Recipe says, Aaron really wants Toxic to be on there. We know it's on his playlist. Sorry. For fuck's sake, Aaron, Toxic was off In the Zone, says annoyed Wawa supervisor.
Look, Brittney, for how insane she is, she had some decent music. I know it's not everybody's like cup of tea or like cool as a guy to say like, hey, she had some good music, but she had some good music.
I never say anything's my cup of tea because you sound like a homosexual when you say it. Triple N, great Brittney Spears song from her abortion album. Do you remember? I'm not an embryo, not yet a fetus.
Oh no.
You didn't hear the cover song she did after she had the abortion?
No.
I don't know what to do with these tossed salads and scrambled eggs. You don't remember when she did that album?
I don't.
The whole abortion album. People forget about that one. It's amazing. Yeah. Did she do that cover of that live song where she said the placenta falls to the floor? Lightning crashes. That's the one.
Was the Red Strokes about an abortion?
No, the Red Strokes was just about
I'm not thinking
love.
about that one. There's a Tim McGraw song.
Oh, not the Cowboy and Me. Red Ragtop.
I knew it was Red.
Yeah.
Okay.
She covered Red Ragtop, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Balls Deep, Scrape Me Baby One More Time.
Oh.
Annie G. German, Oops, I'm Pregnant Again.
I didn't know that she dated Timberlake, actually.
My Soprostol One More Time. You see, because it's the abortion pill.
How far along do you think they may go before they're finally
the audience will have a bunch of
two
good ones for
19-year-olds
this.
are finally like, okay, I think we can call her now.
Yeah. She's crazy, though. She was probably poking holes in the condoms and shit. For sure.
How many girls wouldn't, though, for Timberlake?
Right?
For
yeah,
some
but
Timberlake
he's
sperm.
supposed to be able to trust her because
Oh,
she's
man.
a fellow multi-millionaire singer, not like some groupie whore.
How old was he when he hit it big? Was he big at 19?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those guys, they were big
God
as teenagers. How old is Justin Timberlake? Let's carbon date this. How old is
You
Justin
can just ask
Timberlake?
how old he was when it started.
42. And they started in 97. So that's 26 years ago. So, yeah, he was 16 when that whole thing started.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. They'd had a couple hit albums by then, and they were fucking.
That is sick. That'd be so wild at that age. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Of course you're knocking bitches up, right?
Ryobi says, oops, it's crawling again.
Zombie baby. Plan C is the staircase?
It's gonna be Plan B. That doesn't work as well with the fucking way of the song. I'll give her Plan B. That works.
And after.
Hey, wait, you don't have to change the lyrics of this one. And it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye.
What did she do after the abortion?
What's that?
Cried him a river.
Oh, of course. Won't bring your baby back. Just take that pill and swallow down the hatch.
Oh, my God.
The placenta will leak out your snatch.
Yeah. No, cry. Baby cries. We
Take
need
her
a
to Planned
button.
Parenthood.
Oh.
Oh. My girl's pregnant, so get the vacuum.
These are nasty.
Zen Rhino says, I remember the band live when they were kind of like Tears for Fears, and then they went by the name Public Affection. Well, shit. Well,
Wow.
now that my womb is toxic, my
Yours are so
toxic
jarring, I
womb
can't
is
even think.
aborted.
Oh, he gave her his dick in a box.
I put my dick in your box?
Right, did my dick in your box.
That aborted fetus made a dirty pop, says Daffy Zuniga. Oh, of course, Justin Timberlake songs. Why not? Justin Timberlake songs. For Brittany's abortion?
He did rock her body. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Abortion never felt so good. 500 fetuses.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's tearing up your parts when they abort you. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what?
I know, these aren't that fun.
There's a lot of filler in the NSYNC Justin Timberlake
A lot of
era.
filler.
Holy shit, is there a lot of filler in there? Your Brittney Spears songs. We can go back to those. We can jump between the two artists.
Hit my baby one more time.
Oh, yeah. We can't seem to get the baby out. Hit my baby one more time. Oh. I guess you could not say if you seek Amy, if you seek Abby, abortion.
If you seek babies.
If you seek baby. It ain't here.
Hold my baby closer. Piece of my baby.
You killed my baby. I just can't sleep. I'm so depressed. They dug so deep.
What was that title again? Jesus, I haven't heard that song.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Wow. Oh my God.
There's no babe for you.
That was part of my cheerleading routine a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Years and years, yeah.
John Robb says, I think your business plan needs to be updated. Oh, yeah, John Robb, you were asking why we're not a bigger show? Mostly because we do shit like this.
Oh, no.
And I am not sorry. I mean, it's funny.
Geez, if you are Justin Timberlake, though, you dodged maybe one of the biggest bullets because even her current kids don't want to hang out with her, right?
Oh,
Didn't they all move to Hawaii with Dad? Kevin Federline, took them all to Hawaii?
He's going to. I don't know if he has.
I think he did.
Annie G. German, you won't make it to trimester 2. This I promise you. Oh, no. So anyway, Brittney Spears wrote in her new book that her and Justin Timberlake got pregnant and had an abortion, and apparently that was supposed to be a sad thing. We missed the memo.
Yeah, we did. I saw this as a net positive.
Whether you're pro-life or pro-choice, you got to be able to admit that both sides have a point. And one of the points that the pro-choice people have is that it would have been a terrible decision for those two to have that kid at that time.
I don't think they would have had the careers they did.
No. And knowing what she ended up being and knowing where he ended up, it would have stunted the two of them badly.
What if they would have kept the baby and put their careers on hold and they had a wholesome family? Uh-oh.
Right. She never goes crazy because she never has any more albums. They call it quits. They
could trade in the fame for a family, and this never happened.
Oh, no. Maybe if they would have never had the abortion, she never goes apeshit.
But then I never get no strings attached.
See, there's sacrifices.
Oh, man.
There's sacrifices. Are you willing to abort a baby to get no strings attached?
I would. I'd abort 7.
Yikes.
I'd do 10 if I got a role in the movie.
Oh, boy. Well, I tell
Sorry,
you
Mila.
what. Greasy N-word with $2 says, Aaron, you can skip in-video ads with sponsor block. It's fan-fucking-tastic. I don't know how it works, but it's brilliant. Wow, that's some advanced shit, buddy. Thank you for the $2.
Thank you.
1:30 away for this evening already. Thank you guys very, very much. NF Cap says it's called adoption, and her parents probably would have just raised the kid.
I see no issue with that either, and I haven't had any abortions. I don't really mean that.
We get no drive-through marriage to Jason Alexander. We get no Kevin Federline.
Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel are pretty unremarkable, so that doesn't matter.
Right. A lot of things we don't. Though. Imagine how different history is if those two don't get an abortion. Hey, would you guys like to check it? Speaking of train wrecks, should we check in on Seattle and see how they're doing? April, have you been to a sandwich shop recently?
Jersey Mike's
Sure.
when Gino was here.
Jersey Mike's. You've been to a Jimmy John's recently.
Oh, sure.
You've been to Bo Diddley's sandwich shop
I love
recently.
a Bo Diddley's.
Sure. And we've all been to a Subway a couple of times in our life.
I used to love Subway.
Let's compare the Subways where we live and where you folks live with the Subway in Seattle.
Oh,
April,
is Jared there?
When you walk, they're going to wish by the end of this one. When you walk into a Subway, what's the experience you expect? You walk up to the counter, what happens?
Hi, what can I get you? Hi, how are you?
And then what do? What's the whole walk us through the process of a
and
Subway
then I'm
order.
like, I'm at Jersey Mike's here. I would like a number 7, the turkey and provolone on rosemary bread, please.
Okay, and then
regular.
they make the sandwich, they slice the meats, they put it up there, you pick your condiments.
Oh, yeah.
You get all your spices.
Mike's
and
Way, add mayo, and,
I'm Mike's
bacon.
Way, no tomatoes, add mayo, but that's fine.
Add mayo and bacon, I'm fat.
So you go through the line, you pay.
Okay.
That's not how they do it in Seattle. There's a warming up period where the cashier and the customer need to get to know each other in the city of Seattle.
Are they going to fuck?
Well, you got to remember, in Seattle, they're both high on fentanyl.
Don't.
Good chance.
Please don't.
So they've got to establish the dynamic between the employee and the customer. So let's go ahead and check out a point of view video. You walk into a Subway sandwiches in Seattle. Here we go.
I'm trying to get some goddamn food. Well, I'm not gonna serve you. You want to insult the motherfucker? You're a fucking idiot. It ain't important. You're a fucking your ass. You're a get fucking moron. Get the fuck out of my store. You're a
Perry Caravello is trying to sell a sandwich to Freak the Mighty. This is he's trying to sell a sandwich to Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
I'm terrified if I just walked in here. I'm leaving.
Are you leaving? You don't want to see how you don't want to stand in the back. And then if it gets really bad, you can just duck out. You don't want to see how this goes.
Here's what I'll do. I will be on the outside of the door with the door propped open and my camera ready, probably on an emergency call number.
You're chicken shit then.
I am a chicken.
Hold up that sign. You're not getting involved.
I'm not getting involved.
She's not getting involved.
No, they're strangers and they're weird.
Bitch. Now fucking cook, baby. Yep, I ain't doing shit. Cook it, baby. I ain't doing shit. Cook it, baby. Get the fuck out of my store. I want a sandwich. Cook it, baby.
Fuck.
I love these two.
They're gonna have sex.
I need these two to have their own TV show.
Their sexual tension is terrific.
They need a reality show where they get these guys an apartment in Seattle and they have to take care of it. And they have to go to the grocery store and the hardware store and all these different places. They have to do all their shopping together, all their leisure time activities together. And America gets to vote every week on which one's going to kill the other first.
If you think that's a proper idea, then we'll do it.
We'll pitch it.
Fucking stupid ass. The fuck, you're a woman. Huh.
I ain't no fucking woman.
Yeah, you
I
are.
am a man.
You ain't a goddamn man. You're a woman.
Or you will leave my fucking store.
Cook.
That's simple, dog.
Cook, bitch.
I ain't serving your ass.
Don't give that goddamn attitude to fucking customer.
Don't
Wait a
give that
minute.
motherfucking attitude towards the motherfucking customer.
What about all that heat you're throwing?
Well, he's the customer.
And the customer's always right?
He gets to do that, apparently. I just love that these two are both so in the wrong, but they both feel so entitled to behave this way.
So it's clearly like must be a gay guy or something if he's calling him a woman.
No, he's saying like you're cooking, so you must be a woman.
Oh, wow, that's even more redneck than I thought.
So I just thought we'd check in on Seattle. You know, that wasn't supposed to be a big treatise on, the way the world is going or anything. I just like to check in on Seattle.
So
from time to time.
What are you doing if you walk in on that?
Staying in the back, safe distance, seeing how it goes.
It's brave.
And also, in my opinion, maybe once in a while you could throw in a couple of lines like, "Oh, don't let him talk to you like that."
See, that's what I worry about. That is when I'm distant.
Dincent and Dincent. You can be Dincent.
I'm distancing myself from you because you're going to say something that's going to get us in trouble.
It's going to be hard for me not to go like, "Oh, I wouldn't let someone talk to me like that. That's terrible."
I just had a stroke.
It's awful. Aristocock Roots says that's Aaron when he gets drunk and calls April a hot dish and starts getting handsy. Oh. I'm a man.
Dude, do you remember what you did in front of Pog Mahomes when we were leaving this last time?
Nope.
He gets so pissed. You're not wrong, whoever you are, Aristocock. He gets so drunk and he starts shouting and you get so painful and grabby. You like pick me up by a ass cheek and you like rip that ass cheek off my crack. And then you grab my tits as if they're not attached and you rip them off and throw them to the dogs.
I'm a man and I will grab my woman in public with a horn of ale in my hand.
He does it in front of everybody.
Would you say if I was any Game of Thrones character, I'd be Robert Baratheon?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope someday you don't go pig hunting because it's going to end the same.
Well, you'd have to poison me.
I didn't touch that wine.
Well, there you go.
You're
I'm gonna
Loris.
be fine.
Your Loris did that.
No, Lancel.
God damn it. Lancel, Loris, both stupid names.
Lancel Lannister, gods, what a stupid name. Who named you a half-wit with a stutter?
Truly the superior show. By the way.
It's empty. Well, get some more. Is that what empty means?
Do the breastplate stretcher one.
You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Get the breastplate stretcher.
And then he chuckles. Guess what? There's
And then Ed goes, Ned goes, the breastplate stretcher? How long until he figures it out? Bow, you shits. Let's go to Ryobi. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, I don't want to get involved, but I'm just going to quote somebody from his, this came out in his murder trial. He was an aggressive man, and he grabbed his wife in puss, not that guy who became president. He grabbed her in the pussy in public and said, "This is where babies come from, and it belongs to me." Now, you think he's a football hero.
Are you talking about Orenthal?
Oh, wow.
Are you talking about Orenthal James Simpson?
That is the man.
Are you
No, I don't want to get
shitting me?
involved. Negative. I am not shitting you. Yes, he did say that in public. It came out during the trial.
You've not.
So-
you've
That he
not
grabbed her.
only-
That he grabbed her by the pussy and said, "This belongs to me."
But you've said that same thing and
Yes.
done the same thing.
Yeah. So I follow in a great linear cycle of great men.
Do you see the alarms going off
Yeah,
in my
a
head?
linear cycle.
Yes.
I'd follow a linear cycle.
Well, yeah,
Not
it
your best word,
can't
dude.
really be a linear cycle, can it? It's either linear or a cycle.
I follow a straight line all the way around.
What a fucking retard! All right, thank you, Ryobi.
How much have you been drinking?
I've had
Yeah,
one.
see you
I've
later.
had one Minnesota Gold. Thank you, sir.
You're an idiot.
A
Okay.
linear cycle. I said that shit.
You could have said lunar cycle, but you can't. Yeah, you can't do a linear.
can't do a linear cycle.
I mean it though that you've done that to me before. You usually get really, really drunk and pissy, and you grab my puss or my ass cheek or my tit, and you yell at everyone around us that you're gonna put a baby in me because it's yours.
Yeah. Okay. Now tell me where I've gone wrong.
But it's going the Orenthal Simpson route.
Right.
And
I don't know if you know this bigot, but he was acquitted. So
I don't believe it though. Quite.
look,
Well, I'd still go golfing with him, but I'd be afraid.
I would love. Why? You haven't done anything wrong to the guy. That woman was a cheating whore. Not cheating whore. They were divorced. He would sit outside the window of the house that she was fucking the guy at, and he would watch for them to fuck.
Divorced.
And they think that she kind of knew and she liked it.
Clearly not, you stupid idiot.
They were weirdos. I'm telling you. Ruthless says you got to wear her around like a glove so everyone knows she belongs to me.
But you hurt though. You grab so hard it hurts.
When I'm drinking. God.
These
broads.
It's like I'm a Mr. Potato Head with parts attached to me, and
Just
he
rip
thinks he
them
can just
off.
rip it off.
Rip 'em right
and
off.
reattach. And you do it on a public sidewalk.
I'm not getting involved. Daffy Zuniga says, yeah, Aaron, palm that ass like a Spalding. Exactly. SH says, it's fine, April. His book was called If I Did It.
That's right. He wrote a goddamn book about his murders.
He did write a book about the double murder.
How he would do it.
Nicole. Yeah, right. Which is proving that he didn't do it because it didn't happen that way. Durr.
Yeah, that's an obvious cover-up.
All right, guys, everybody hit like, everybody hit subscribe. Thank you for your support tonight. So far, if you take a look at the number up top, we're doing all right here. We appreciate everything you guys are doing. The likes and the subscriptions are good for the algorithm. So thank you very much. I have Blueface news today.
What did he do?
I love Blueface news. So Blueface, my favorite rapper, never heard one of his songs. But he gay shames his kid. And he knocked up, not Black China, Krishan Rock, and left her a mental patient. Who do you like better out of the two? Because she used to beat him up, and then they would be
I like
streaming
him.
together on Instagram.
I'm always going to be on his side with that.
He's one of the 5, I think, dumbest famous people in the world. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, I think the only one that tops him for me is that young boy MA or whatever. That's
NBA
that
young
one.
boy, yeah.
Yeah, the one locked in his house. I can't even say how he talks.
He's pretty stupid.
It's creepy.
So Blueface, his mom was doing a stream and was taking questions from the people on the stream about her son. And she had some interesting things to say. Let's play the clip from Blueface's mom first. And then we'll play an interesting clip from Blueface himself.
Why is Megan in here?
Megan and Blue need to make a baby. Yes, I don't know why y'all was trying to act like she too good for my son. The bitch just got in the foot. Come on now.
Are you high?
She makes a good point. The bitch got shot in the foot by her last boyfriend.
She did. She's been through enough.
Blueface was the one who got hit in his last relationship. If anything, they could get together because they know how tough abusive relationships are.
She don't need that baby mama drama. I sure as shit wouldn't go over there.
Does Megan Thee Stallion have a kid?
No, that's why she don't need this shit.
I don't know. I think Megan Thee Stallion and Blueface are perfect for each other.
No, he's got some psychotic baby mamas, and she don't need none of that bullshit.
Yeah, but
I know you're not her biggest fan.
What do you mean? Oh, she doesn't have drama. She got shot.
Then that guy's in jail now. He's in prison.
But she got shot by her last boyfriend. It's not like she knows how to pick him.
Let's keep away, though. Let's learn from that one.
Stop playing with me. My son ain't about to in no butt. He might in that ass, but he ain't gonna in the foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the tree from whence the apple came.
It did not fall far.
No, in fact, it may still be on the branch, the way she talks.
This is maybe the stupidest parent I've ever seen, aside from Blueface and Krishan.
You know what? I could show you more rappers' parents, and I bet you we could start compiling a list.
How about the fact that your son
might shoot it in that ass?
Your chow just had a chow, and now you're talking about the new chows he needs to be putting in people.
Yo, there's babies out there having babies, y'all. My boy need to shoot it in Megan Thee Stallion and give her a baby.
No, you know why she wants him to do that is because Megan's rolling in it. She is fucking loaded.
She's got a buck or two.
She is doing well for herself, and he's a mess.
Don't try to play my baby like Megan too good for my son. The last doing push-ups right now.
I like Blueface's mom. The last doing push-ups right now. Hey, he's in prison. I think I'm a fan of Blueface's mom, actually. I think I like her. It's a little creepy to say your son. It's a little creepy to say your son's gonna fuck a girl in the ass. That's a little weird.
Or the fact that she's saying he needs to put babies in somebody.
Right.
That's also a weird thing to say.
You know, I don't mean to say anything, Miss Face, but
Miss Face.
In the community, that's kind of been the problem you guys have had. You just see someone and go, "Oh, I should put a baby in them," and then you do. Maybe a courtship process, perhaps a marriage first, and then. Maybe then you think about the kids and the babies and all that stuff. The whole animalistic tendency of just seeing mate and putting baby in mate, I think we have enough evidence so far to do a study and conclude it that that's a bad way to go.
Yeah, we could stop talking about these lovely human beings as if they were breeding stock.
Yes.
At auction.
That would be very nice.
It's quite odd.
No offense. No.
Right.
No offense. I mean, because my son been in jail.
What a great clip.
I bet Megan is hearing this and she's thinking, you know what? I should bone him.
Yeah.
I should raw dog that shit.
Well, they asked Blueface about it, and there's a twist to this story. I've got an M. Night Shyamalan twist to this story. So is this his current chick? The one sitting next to him?
I haven't seen this video, but I know what he's about to say.
This is Blueface.
What did you think about his mom wanting to hook him up with Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh, that's his current, yeah.
What I think about it, it was a clout reach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean...
Clout reach went backwards. Like, it's cool.
I already been there and done that.
Been there and done what?
Exactly.
Next question.
You slept...
Blueface is saying he done fucked Megan Thee Stallion.
All these people are retarded. Like,
are you saying they just fuck indiscriminately and don't even think about the future or anything else?
100%.
Okay. Is that how you end up getting shot in the foot by your boyfriend?
And his new woman's just like, oh, his mom's just out there for some clout, and it just went backwards, homie.
Yeah, like, bitch, like, you're not in here for a clout chase. Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
I'm looking at this woman sitting next to him on this couch wearing all of those diamonds and all of those chains as if she earned one of them.
With Megan?
Jason, I didn't say that.
Look at me. Are you saying you slept with Megan Thee Stallion?
I didn't say that.
Look at her.
Oh, she's such a pig.
Did he sleep with Megan Thee Stallion?
I don't know, but it'll really give me an insight if he do. If he did, let me
Oh.
know something.
You said been there, done that.
It's all right.
Give him. What's give you an inside mean?
Wow, he just started a big fight in his house with a crazy bitch. Congratulations. Boy, he has a type too. Chubby, bitchy, cunty.
What did
fucking entitled? Oh boy, he's gonna end up getting beaten again.
He's getting beaten after this interview.
Yeah,
what did that mean when she said that's going to give me an insight if he did?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What
Leave
does that
him?
mean?
A long time ago.
Stop.
JD, you know about that, don't you?
No, I don't. Why? Don't
It was a
include me
long
in that.
time
You
ago.
talking to him? Don't include me in that. Like,
You're on the couch, you stupid cunt.
Are you fucking
I hate
kidding?
these
By the way,
people.
she does nothing. She's not a talented
She
person.
sits on his dick.
Yes.
That's
so
what she does.
I need this Blueface to step up and be a fucking man because his last two relationships now, he got beat up by one of them. And now there's other one thinks that she has the audacity to speak to him like that. Like, bitch, you're with him for a clout chase. You're doing a clout chase.
No offense, he might be the biggest retard on the planet.
And he
but
is.
But he is rich and famous, and you're
Right.
there for that reason.
Okay, and you don't get to talk to even a Blueface like that because you're about the most simple, basic of basic bitches that there is. And you've got way too much confidence for. That's the problem with Blueface. He lets these women get a bunch of confidence that they don't deserve.
Wear his
and
diamonds.
Wears that lets them walk all over him. Like he should grab her by the arm now after she said that and go, okay, good, then get the fuck out of here, bitch. You don't want to ask you anything anyway.
Right,
You're just here to babysit me regardless.
Hold on. You're sitting on the couch next to him with him being interviewed, and he asks you a question, and you say, "Don't involve me."
Yeah, hold it up. She was doing this. Not getting involved.
But you're sitting there.
I hate her.
Long time ago. Why are you looking like that?
Because he's gay.
Why are you wearing them gloves, homie?
For real?
Jason, I've been in the...
Why? Because I never
I've
gagged
been in the game
every
in a
mouth
long time, Jason. Like, XXL freshman, like, 5 years ago.
Her nipples out, so it's blurred.
BET Awards, like, I know, like, 5 years
She's
ago.
looking at her watch. Yeah, see, you get the fuck. I would look at, if that was you, I'd go, you have somewhere you need to be. Don't let us hold you to it. Get going.
I think you clock her with all them rings you're wearing
Yeah.
over your nitrile gloves.
It would be great if the next like Instagram video they do, she has like letters across her forehead. She's like, I just want to apologize for the way I was on the Jason
Yeah.
Lee show. I didn't mean it, y'all.
Is this the dumbest duo you've ever seen?
Any duo he's in is the dumbest duo there is.
But somehow she's dumber. Okay.
Well, look, he's got to be able to trick bitches. And you got to go pretty low on the totem pole to trick them.
I did all of the stuff already. I'm where I'm at doing what I want to do by choice.
You know,
Yeah, telling my son that he's gay.
Ooh, she is upset.
And she's fat, too. She doesn't get to be like that when she's that gross.
reason why Coy Leray doesn't like me because I had you on my show and
Yeah, been there, done it already, Jason. Come on, man. Like,
He's scared of her. That's why he's trying to get out of this
You think
right
so?
now. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't say too much, but you know, if asked, I will, I'm gonna give you nothing but the truth.
I'd be upset, though, too, if he's asking about my exes. That's kind of weird. I get his ex is really famous, but still.
Right. Not an ex. He just fucked her. So not technically an ex.
Wait. Megan?
Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah, he's just saying he fucked her. That's all he's saying.
Well, yeah, so it was just even a casual fuck. quit.
Daffy Zuniga says, Sacre Blueface.
Oh, wow.
SH says, she doesn't have a cute face. She must be good at what she does. Oh, she's such a piggers. Annie G. German says, chunky chicks are beach ninjas.
Aren't you the one who said they're more like giving or like willing to put out?
No, what
certain
I
things
said,
more?
was, I asked a friend of mine in college, black guy. I said, why do we see, because we saw there were a couple of guys who had overweight white girlfriends.
Tax
In the
season, right?
Class we were I'm not getting involved.
Is that me getting involved?
And I asked my buddy James Brown, whose radio name was The Real James Brown. This is The Real James Brown on the VBC. So anyway, I asked the real James Brown.
Way to out him.
I said, real James Brown, why are the brothers with the fat bitches? The fat white bitches. And he told me, hand to God, he said, they have lower self-esteem and they let you fuck them in the ass. Whether or not that's true, I have no idea. All I'm telling you is my life experience. I'm only telling you my truth. I don't know the actual, that could be right, it could be wrong.
I don't know.
I could have a black person on this show to tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like the audience would just abandon me.
Where's Marquise been?
Where the fuck has Marquise been indeed? Great question.
He's our resident black.
Yeah.
He's not here.
Where's who's our other black? The other black.
What's his name?
Gaming.
Gemini?
No, Gemini, gaming.
Ladies man. Gaming.
Gaming. What's his name? Gaming. He's one of our blacks.
Black gaming?
No, it's not black gaming, April. That's racist.
And gaming.
The Front Porch Conservative says, and the host realizes he just opened up a serious can of worms.
No, the host played that pretty cool. That woman was scary, though. She hits him.
She beats him. Doc Brewski says, I too have fucked a fat bitch in the b-hole. Am I black now? Sort of.
Is it better somehow? Like, why do that?
You got a fatter asshole? I don't know. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel. That's the guy.
Omega Dreads. Yeah, that's the one.
That's the guy I'm thinking of.
Sorry.
Balls Deep says Marquise is with KDF and Granny tonight. KDF.
But he's been gone for days, though.
Yeah, where's my boy Marquise?
I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
And I don't mean like, boy, where's my drink, boy? I mean, boy, like, my boy.
Not like, come here, boy. You're like,
right.
Your boy.
Nicholas, first name, last name, Gurr, says, can I help?
Oh.
Always.
Ask him the question.
Why do the brothers like the fat broads? The fat white broads?
Yeah, what do they got that I don't?
Not that you're looking. God damn it. I'll throw you out of there the way... I'm not Blueface, motherfucker. See, she's not getting involved.
With the brothers.
She's not getting involved. Hey, guys, I'm not trying to brag. We got about 20 minutes until it's can rattling time.
Wow.
And we have 3 people watching on Kick right now, so... It's going well. Going well over on Kick. We're almost at 100 followers on Kick. Again, all this bragging, I apologize, but...
You gotta taste that.
It's working out well.
Before it's gone.
Doc Brewski says, y'all ever went hogging? Almost.
I prefer the nighttime ones where you're up in the helicopters, sniping them.
Almost went hogging one time, but I was rescued at the last moment. B. Moralent says, Marquise went out for a pack of Newports during your show, and I guess he never came back. Right?
See, that's the problem. I want to rely on.
That's your fault. All right, guys, let's talk about pooping on airplanes. Apparently, we need to have this discussion. We do. We need to have this discussion. It's something that needs to be talked about. Nicholas, first name, last name, Gurr, says the fuck back, the rippling effect from their back fat slaps you back right when you thrust in. There you go.
I never considered the back fat. I thought that was the ass meat. I thought, when you're doing doggy with somebody a little bigger, I figured the ass meat clapped back.
Balls Deep says, Steel Toe, want to do me a solid and unhide a homie. Who's hidden? You let me know. You let me know who the if Balls Deep is one of those guys where if he vouches for you, it's fine. It's Doc Brewski says absentee black viewers.
Palestine says Marquise hooking up with the Let's Go guy for green card purposes.
Oh,
that guy don't wear shoes.
And we haven't seen Let's Go guy in a long time. Yeah. Probably.
Is he in jail? Which one?
Something bad happened to Let's Go guy. That's for sure.
I like how he's black, so we assume he didn't just move or something.
Right, something bad happened. Frustrated passengers on board a budget airline were filmed groaning in unison when their flight to London was postponed for a third time, this time because someone had taken a shit on the bathroom floor. Look, I don't feel bad for anyone that runs into these problems on a budget airline. In my opinion, part of the risk you're taking, nothing's free in this world. So if you get a super, super cheap flight, this is one of the roll the dice side effects that you could run into. Hey, I'm going to buy a plane ticket that's so cheap, I don't even know how this company makes money. It's amazing to me.
Like one of those $19 flights that pops up on your Google ads.
This company is literally called EasyJet. It's an EasyJet flight.
Don't go there.
If you get an EasyJet flight, you have to then plan for the possibility that somebody might take a shit in the aisle of your flight.
But they said it was on the bathroom floor. That's not a big bathroom. You couldn't have leaned over 6 inches.
Video obtained by the Post shows the pilot telling passengers on board the EasyJet flight, from the Spanish island of Tenerife on Saturday that someone found it rather entertaining to defecate on the front toilet. So now we're staying right here.
Okay, so it wasn't even an accident. It was just
They did it on purpose.
Well, if you think about it this way, if it's a remarkably cheap flight and you're in it for the gag instead of the flight,
You just take a shit on the floor.
just take your shit and then you get to stay on the island.
Okay, but you definitely have to undergo some kind of FBI like psych profile. We need to know why that you paid for a flight ticket and then went, oh, I'm just doing this so I can take a shit in the bathroom.
Just tell him you thought it was funny. You're off the hook.
It's going way out of your way.
You're a straight up douchebag, but it works.
The pilot said, we're now going to get everyone off.
Lucky.
Great. Wow.
Wow.
That's a blessing with that. I would have paid the ticket price just to get the jacket off.
So you're dealing with a dumper, but you get to get off. So
yeah, perfect. So then we're going to get everyone off and organize hotels. Then we'll fly back tomorrow morning, the pilot tells the passengers, who could be seen groaning as they get up to get out of their seats. The announcement came after flight EZY-8054 had already faced a number of delays. It was scheduled to depart from Tenerife at 8:05 p.m. on October 15th and arrive in the UK at 12:20 a.m. the next day. Imagine that. The budget airline was late. Just pointing it out.
What's this person look like? Who pooped?
Before the plane was even scheduled to depart, airline officials offered those on board EZY-8054 a nearly $610 voucher to switch flights because the plane was too small to accommodate all those who had bought tickets, according to the Mail.
So the plane, somehow they bought more tickets than they had seats? That doesn't happen either.
Yeah, when nobody would take the vouchers, the passenger said EasyJet had to remove 10 people from the plane, which caused lots of arguing and literally took 2 hours.
Okay.
What were they, drawing straws?
I would shit on their floor too. Wouldn't you?
Now I'm starting to see where the shitting on the floor came
shitter.
from. Yeah.
I guess.
Once they got those 10 people off, the plane was heavy because we were at full capacity, the passenger continued. So then they were randomly putting our luggage on other flights to Gatwick, London's airport. And that took hours again. It was only after the situation was finally resolved that the pilot announced the flight had been canceled. With all the passengers forced to spend another night in Tenerife, passengers said EasyJet was unable to provide everyone with hotel accommodation. So this is truly the flight from hell.
This is tragic.
Somebody shit in the bathroom or in the bathroom.
Where are the people that are supposed to be in charge of regulating everything via airlines? Because you can't have a full plane without it being too heavy. You can't even have a correct number of seats you're selling.
Yeah. I'm starting to understand the shitting on the floor now.
I'm pro shitter, I said.
I might be on the shitter side. With all the passengers forced to spend another night in Tenerife, they couldn't provide everyone with hotel accommodations. A statement on its website regarding the flight tracking reportedly said, due to extremely high demand, unfortunately, we're unable to find hotel rooms in the area. Some passengers decided to take their frustrations out on social media, with one person tweeting, real good of EasyJet to delay the flight 3.5 hours with zero communication, then decide to cancel it altogether because someone took a shit on the toilet floor. Quite literally couldn't make this shit up. Another said, so we've been given the excuse of a toilet being defecated in for a reason for a canceled flight. EasyJet, this is unacceptable. Your customer care is atrocious. Hundreds of passengers left stranded in the airport terminal. Do something.
Look at them. They look like toy jets.
Yeah, take a look at what an EasyJet looks like.
I wonder if we could go to their website and try to look at what their flights cost.
Should we try to book some flights on EasyJet?
Let's book an EasyJet.
Here. Book a flight on EasyJet. And here we go, EasyJet flight reservation. Let's find out where they book. Guys, all the links are in the chat. You guys just off to an unbelievable start this evening.
Yes.
We really do appreciate it. 1:30 away from the rest, and we will be rattling this can and doing our only e-begging of the night in 10 minutes. So if you guys want to help chip away at that, all the links are to the top of the page and in the chat. Also, Rumble, Super Chats, memberships, what have you. All right, let's... we protect your personal data. All right. Depart from... yeah, we got to figure out where they fly from. Do they fly from Minneapolis? All right, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
They do. I've never seen one.
Flying to...
let's go to Las Vegas.
Well, let's go to New York. I just want one where they're probably going to have flights.
Okay, let's go see Gino.
Let's fly next.
Maybe.
Whoops. Let's depart on the 24th, and we'll return on the 27th, and we'll fly with 2 passengers, and we'll see what the cost of an EasyJet flight is to New York City. Oh, I've never heard of EasyJet before. It's just Spirit? What is that,
no way.
European Spirit? Oh, well.
It changed the whole website. It's now at esky.com, not easyflight.com.
Yeah, what the fuck? Easy Flight.
Wow,
no,
EasyJet does not want people flying with them.
EasyJet, cheap flights, easyjet.com. Come on. Show me your shit.
Oh, this looks good.
Oh, it's European.
Well, let's go somewhere.
So let's go from London to, where do you want to go?
Germany.
To Berlin. Berlin Brandenburg. Departing on October 24th. Coming back on the 28th. All right. 2 adults, show flights. Let's see how much it costs to fly EasyJet. Oh my God.
No. What?
Is that per person?
Has to be. Or is that for both of us?
$109. $77. $88. Oh my God.
See, but this is the problem. Sometimes
$62.
Sometimes the you get what you paid for statement is accurate.
Right. Somebody shits on the floor. You think it's a great deal you just got.
Apparently EasyJet is the Spirit of Europe. Spirit Airlines.
Great point by Irish Diesel. He says, but did you die?
No, but you didn't get a flight.
It's true.
Those people were stranded without a hotel.
All right, let's get to our creepiest guy of the day. It actually looks...
Kevin Brennan?
I was just going to say, this guy could be Kevin Brennan.
Is that fucking Kevin Brennan?
Kevin Brennan may have been arrested, boys and girls. We do not have confirmation yet, in Baxter County, Arkansas, for fucking a stuffed animal.
Does anyone know where he was this weekend?
Where was Kevin Brennan? What has he been doing? Because I believe either he or one of his relatives was fucking a stuffed animal and got fucked around and got arrested.
Could we hear from his wife if she found, cotton on his dick or anything?
Right, we need to know. We need to know if there was stuffing on him. A 55-year-old... oh, no, too young to be Kevin Brennan. A 55-year-old Midway man faces drug and sexual indecency charges after a deputy said he spotted him having sex with a stuffed animal. Now, question.
Interesting.
How is that illegal?
It shouldn't be.
Right? I don't mean to protect the guy fucking the stuffed animal. I mean, that's not a hill I'm willing to die on. If they ask me to testify, I'll say no.
I have an answer for you.
Okay.
I think it's illegal because somebody caught him doing it, which means he's in public.
His cock's out in public, and that's illegal.
But I think if you have sex with the thing in private, that's okay, right?
Right. You can fuck a stuffed animal in your own house because, I mean, technically that's your stuffed animal.
Do you think it was like a doll, or do you think it was like an animal?
Does it make it worse?
Yes.
If it's one or the other?
It does, because dolls look like small children.
That's a good point. SH with $5 says a guy put shit in a mouse where the ball goes in the computer lab at college where I used to work in the early 2000s.
Oh God.
Psychopathy.
Yeah.
Balls Deep gifting us a membership to Annie G. German.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for that. 125 away from tonight's goal in just about 6-7 minutes until we do our only e-begging of the day. I hope you guys rally for us and we can do 30 minutes of overtime for you.
Hell yeah.
So, a judge found probable cause to charge Theodore T. Morgavin III. The second and the first were better. You know, in every trilogy, the third one's always the weak link.
The third one is troubled.
With possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine, furnishing, possession, or using prohibited articles, possession of drug paraphernalia, and public sexual indecency. According to court documents, of course at 12:45 a.m. on October 8th,
Super fucked up.
A Baxter County is there a right time of day to fuck a stuffed animal in public?
I prefer 8:23 in the morning.
Okay, I was going to say, somebody's going to need to tell me what the appropriate time to fuck a stuffed animal in public is, if there is one.
Morning.
Now, he observed a vehicle at the Midway store in Locke. He stated that he observed that the vehicle was rocking.
Oh, God.
Well, then why'd you come a-knocking?
You don't want to approach a vehicle that's creaking and rocking, do you?
See, again, I feel like you just let that go.
You do. That's just awkward and weird.
You let that guy go and you
Man.
just say, you know what? Just, sir, please move it along in a timely manner.
I would never approach a vehicle that was clearly being fucked in.
When the deputy looked inside the vehicle, he observed Morgavan having sex with a stuffed animal. Where do you stick your dick?
In a hole. You
Where's
made
the
a
hole in the... Oh, you cut a hole.
It's
you
like
literally
the dog.
fucked the stuffing out of
It's
him.
like the golden retriever in the movie Click humping the fucking duck. You put a hole in it and you hump.
Like other self-respecting people, I've never watched Click. Upon learning that Morgavan had a search waiver...
I had that duck.
Upon,
I had the same one.
Upon learning that Morgavan had a search waiver on file from the Arkansas Department of Community Correction, the deputy... Wait, you're telling me this wasn't his first time in trouble with the law?
I hope it's for fucking a stuffed animal again.
The deputy searched the vehicle and found a purse containing 2 marijuana pipes and 1 syringe. You know, it's a good thing that the cops found the marijuana and the syringe, because otherwise they'd have to ask him, what the fuck are you doing with a purse, dude?
Do you think he put it in a purse to try to pretend it wasn't his?
Maybe it was the stuffed animal's purse. You never know.
Really, Aaron?
While being booked into the Baxter County Detention Center, the affidavit stated another deputy found approximately 3 grams of methamphetamine in the purse. After reviewing the case, the judge found probable cause to charge Morgavan and set his bond at $5,000.
No picture of the stuffed animal?
No, I hope it's okay. I hear it's getting counseling. I hear that there's
What do you want it to be?
a bear. I'm old school.
You want it to be a teddy bear?
Yeah, I just want him to be fucking a teddy bear. I don't want it to get too outlandish or out there like a dragon.
See, I was leaning towards dragon.
Yeah,
Or something weird.
I don't want him to fuck something cosmic.
He doesn't want to like chase the dragon. He wants to fuck it.
Chevrolet JB says, by that logic, I can fuck my dog in my house because it's my dog.
No.
No. The
Inanimate
stuffed animal
object.
is an inanimate object. I
Yeah.
believe you can fuck anything you possess that's inanimate. I mean, you can't
you
arrest a
could.
guy for fucking his own couch.
Fuck a pillow. You could fuck a couch cushion.
Yeah. Fuck all of it.
A chair.
Just don't do it in your car when the cops are around. That's
a
all.
really good point.
Scott Alicious McFabulous, becoming a member for his 5th month, says, hey, purses are cool, man. You're right. I'm wrong.
It's a satchel.
Don't stab me. That's all. Annie G. German says the Care Bears have a new member, Rape Victim Bear. Oh, yeah, Twitchy Bear.
Oh, no.
Gordy says, what's wrong with fucking stuffed animals? That's true. Gordy fucks a stuffed animal all the time.
There's a fuck animal upstairs.
Yep.
There's no hole in it yet, but there will be. It troubles me if the kids pick that thing up. I'm like,
yeah,
and then you have to try to tell them why you don't want them to pick it up, and there's no good way to say it.
Kids, your dog humps. I'm sorry.
I will never forget the day Gordy humped that thing in front of everybody, including the neighbor kids, and everyone stared and laughed.
Yeah, they all kind of knew what was going on.
Louis loudly said, hey, what's Gordy doing?
Just cuddling. That's all, bud.
All I can do is yell at the dog.
Annie G. German says, so he can fuck Melton's personality. That's inanimate. Oh, see, now that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Why?
Do the roles have animation?
I don't know. That lady in Chicago who brought a gun to the baseball game, her roles animated the trigger to get pulled. That's pretty good.
I think I've faked humped 4 times. How many are you up to?
I don't fake hump on the show. I'm a professional.
You did it earlier.
I only real hump.
Today.
Yeah, but that was for real. Crystal Knock says, my Dalmatian fucks a stuffed shark like it owes him money.
It's a loan shark.
Gordy says it was a Teddy Ruxpin. The mouth movements made good BJs. Gordy's got his shit together,
funny?
if you ask me.
I have shamed the shit out of him about humping that thing sometimes because I don't want him to hump while we're watching TV. It's distracting. So I'll yell at him if he starts humping, and then he still can't fight the urge, though, so he'll run over to it on occasion, and he'll, like, give a casual air hump to it a couple
give it
times.
couple thrusts.
And then he'll look around, so he won't really hump it. He'll just air hump and he'll look around and leave.
Gordy ends with, no shame in my game. I fuck anytime, anywhere. All right, boys and girls, we are 125 away. We are within striking distance. Let's all band together as we e-beg our way to prominence in the last 6-7 minutes here and see if we can hammer this thing out. We've got about 7 minutes to go. So a little bit, probably twice through this music. Knock out the 125. We will add another half hour to the end of the show. Or if we can't make it, we'll cover the difference and not do the half hour of overtime. But you guys have done great so far. So let's take this bad boy, go on PayPal or Streamlabs or Super Chats or gifted memberships, and let's just start throwing it in. We're going to pass it down the aisle. Here we go. All right, off we go, down to business. Throw it in. There's the links in the chat. 125 away. Who's going to be the one to start the rally and begin our ascent to overtime? You guys have done great today. Can't be happier with the way you've gotten this down the way you have and the new way we've been approaching it. Great. Just finish strong here, and let's call it a W to end today's show. YouTube, Rumble, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat, Streamlabs. It's all there. The links are in the chat. Who's going to start that rally, and who's going to help us get it all the way down?
We appreciate it.
Oh, we do. We appreciate you guys keeping us on the air all these years with these contributions, these donations. That's exactly what they do. But we got to have somebody starting it off. There you go. There's the sign. Get involved here. Put it on top of there you go. Put it on top of the offering plate and get involved. Scotty Licious McFabulous says, get going, 2.6 percenters.
Get involved, guys.
No shit. If you're one of the 2.6 percenters, get involved. If you're not, become one of the 2.6 percenters. And let's get that 125 down to 0.
Be like Eric July. Get really involved.
Get really involved.
Real involved.
Take those 20s, put them on our garage, sticker the shit out of it. Oh, boy, guys. It's such a great start tonight. Let's finish it off. Don't let it stop now. 125 away. 5 minutes to go. Fill up this offering plate. We got to get it started. Oh, we're not in panic mode yet.
Just a trickle.
But we have not even gotten it started so far.
I bet those 3 on Kick are knocking it out.
Oh, my God, yes. Are the 2 people on Kick planning on knocking it out tonight? Holy shit, you guys. This is fucked. This is fucked.
This is weird. It started so hot and heavy.
Dave O'Flav with $5 says, hey, Mr. Red Shirt. Nice red shirt, Mr. Red Shirt. Bam, roasted.
Dang.
I hope everybody else roasts the shit out of me, Dave O'Flav, because this is fucked up.
Roast Aaron like a beet.
Oh, my God. I'm turning into a red beet. The flop sweat's coming. I feel it trickling down.
I'm not there yet. I'll stay strong for you.
120 away. Guys, PayPal, Streamlabs, Super Chats, Venmo. All the links are in the chat. Click them. Use them. Let's get this thing going. This show only runs on your donations, and we give you 30 minutes of extra time if we get to that number. 120's a bad miss. So let's get in there. Everybody, $5-10 at a time. And we'll hammer this thing out.
Adopt an episode.
Adopt an episode of Steel Toe. There you go. All right, we're going to fire up this music again. We've got 3.5 minutes to go, and the rally has not started. That's for sure. All right, guys. I'm jacking up the... We need you guys to get in there and help out big time.
Yes, we do.
I did not see this coming. We ran it all the way down right away, and now it's just fucking dead. Come on, guys.
We were blindsided.
Oh, my God. Come on and help out. I'm starting to get worried now.
We were funny tonight.
I thought we did a very good show for you guys tonight. Let's pay up and make sure that we can keep doing this great show. 120 is a long way away, and 120 is not a long way away when we start this segment.
Do you ever wonder?
It's a long way away. No, I don't want to make excuses yet. We haven't missed yet. No. Come on, guys. Off we go. Let's get this done. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, gifted memberships. It's 120 away. Everybody just team up and do this thing. So far, we've just got Davo Flav. We are embarrassing ourselves in front of all of our haters tonight. Oh, my God.
We don't want to go to bed.
They are definitely winning right now. 2.5 minutes to go, 120 away. We need everybody to throw in on this one. If you like this show, you got to throw a little bit at us once in a while to keep it on the air. Front Porch Conservative with $5 says charge. Yeah, no
Thank you.
shit. Oh, my God. 115 away.
Appreciate
Here
it.
we go, guys. Keep her going. I'm shaking the offering plate, being my e-beggar self.
Do you have a tease for that?
I got to tell you this, Optic Nerve. I'm not LOLing. I'm flop sweating like crazy. I'm nervous as shit now. Oh.
We got a lot of good stuff coming up.
115 is bad. God damn, man. Starting at 125, I thought we were... Yeah, MSO says it's the Tuesday curse.
Always. Why is it Tuesday?
Man.
Do you ever wonder if, like, the middle of the week is just tough and then...
No,
we
I don't-
always knock it out Friday.
I don't make excuses. I
We
just
always do
think
it
it sucked. Ethan with $20 on PayPal. Thank you, buddy. 95 away. Guys, let's do this.
Thank you.
Let's do this. Come on. Laura P says, I'm dropping my Cash App. Well, fucking drop away.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Oh, man. 95 away. Keep her going. Streamlabs, PayPal, all that stuff is in the chat. If you feel like contributing, we are getting kicked in the ass tonight. Oh, we got whales coming in. Timeout for the whales.
I like whales.
We got 50 coming in from Your Grammar Sucks.
Damn, thank
and
you.
30 from Von Kaiser. There we go.
Thank
and a
you.
gifted membership from Ran Out of Thoughts. Cheetos getting one. $15 away.
Thank you.
From knocking this thing out tonight. All right, guys, finish the last 15. We got 35.
That looks good.
We got 35 seconds left. Is it Dash Imholt or just Imholt?
Don't look at me.
All right, there you go. I believe that's the Cash App.
I would double check that.
Thank you guys very much for your generosity. I appreciate that. 15 away. Balls Deep gifting another membership. 10 away from hammering it out tonight. Thank you very much, buddy. And we've got 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see. Yeah, $ Aaron Imholt is
Okay.
the Cash App. There you go. All right. $10 away in 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, boy. Okay, so we can do overtime tonight as we got within $10. So you guys just got to finish that up
Thank you, whales.
in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you to the 50s and the 30s and the 20s.
I like a nice pack of whales.
My God. Nobody Likes Onion says my divorce prediction is coming true. No shit. No.
Wait, does that mean we're getting divorced?
I didn't think missing goals meant we're getting divorced. That just means
man.
we have to go work together somewhere else.
Yeah, usually couples try to work it out, you know.
Yeah,
when there's
exactly.
a problem, they work on it.
We'll make that work. All right. Thank you very much. Ran Out of Thoughts for the 99 cents. Your Grammar Sucks says, I've been hiding for a while, been a month behind on the chat, and been catching up without missing a show. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're very generous tonight, and we appreciate that. MSO says Aaron was sweating. Well, I'll tell you why I was sweating. I was getting a little cocky because the way it had gone down in the first hour, I was like, oh, this is nothing. We're going to be fine.
It did seem to be really hot and heavy early.
Yeah, and then the rally started, and I went, 120. They knocked that out in their sleep. And then all of a sudden now, I'm just soaked. I'm dry as a bone for the entire show.
Aristococadoodle Roots did correct me. It's a pod of whales. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love a pod of whales.
Pot of whales, absolutely.
You're always welcome in our pool.
It's very important to be corrected on things like that. All right, so you guys got her within 10. Let's do a half hour of overtime, and you guys decide if you're going to do it all together, that last 10, or if you're going... I'll tell you this, Wednesday's going to be a full one tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but it's Johnny. Show some love. He's
Off
back.
we go.
Johnny
Off
and Aaron.
we go.
Good show.
All right, boys and girls. Conor McGregor, we have an update on Conor. Remember the thing with the basketball game? That woman accused him of R-wording her?
Yep. He was sitting next to her, but then the after party or something, he took her to the bathroom.
No, she said during the game.
Oh. But it was in a bathroom, yes.
He took her to the bathroom and said that he had his way with her. And now he denied it right away. I mean, right off the bat, he said Bullshit. Absolutely not. Did not happen. They did an investigation. They looked into it, and they cleared him.
I kind of figured they would. It doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility that some chick got in with Conor McGregor, who's rolling in dough, and went to the bathroom with him. A lot of women totally would. I mean, and then you just say something to get a little more money out of him.
Conor McGregor will not face criminal charges over the interaction he had with a woman at an NBA Finals game earlier this summer, according to TMZ Sports. According to a closeout memo, the prosecutor said there was insufficient evidence as well as contradicting and or no corroborating witness to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that McGregor sexually assaulted a woman during a bathroom meetup at the Nuggets Heat game on June 9th. In the documents, prosecutors wrote they received and viewed CCTV footage from the arena on the night of the incident, and it showed McGregor and his accuser did go into a men's room together for approximately 5 minutes. They wrote it also showed that after the two left the lavatory, they were seen together in a club inside the NBA arena until they went their separate ways at 12:40 a.m.
If somebody just essayed you, you're not hanging out with them after.
Well,
I
now
promise.
that's where you have to be careful, because now what they're saying is, nowadays they go, well, there are no perfect victims, and just because she partied with him after doesn't mean he didn't do anything wrong and this and that.
Okay, I'll amend my statement. Rule of thumb, typically you won't hang out with your abuser.
You don't have to amend your statement for me. I agree with you. I'm saying what other people say is that, well, no, just because she hung out with him, just because she hung out with him, now she's not supposed to be believed?
Look, I'm not hanging out with mine. Sorry.
I'm right here. Gray Duckling with $2 says, looking for $1 super chat. Well, you gave us 2.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we're down to 8. 8 is the number for tonight. Everybody team up together and just chip away at it and get that last 8 pesky dollars taken away. I'm not playing the music again for $8.
No, don't.
Don't worry about it, guys.
We all watched that video of them going to the bathroom together, too, and it looked like he had his security, ready to go. And then the security kind of knew what was up and stuff, too.
Right.
I guarantee you it was kosher. She went in there to do drugs with him or something. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And if they didn't come out looking all weird and disheveled, I'm sure it was pretty on the up and up.
Shitloads of people outside that bathroom.
It's fine. This chick said some shit because she thought she could. It does happen, and it shouldn't. Right.
Well, he's in the clear. They saw no reason to charge him.
Right.
After a thorough investigation, including a review of videos and interviews with eyewitnesses, the authorities have concluded that there is no case to pursue against my client. On behalf of my client, his family, and his fans, we are pleased that this is now over. And, there are women out there, if you have to take every if, and, or but and bend it the woman's way when she accuses a guy of something, then I think you're allowed to explore every possibility on the guy's end as well, which in this case would be he has a shitload of money.
So much.
He is a very high-profile guy, and you tried to, sting him for a couple million.
Right. And get this, he actually wouldn't touch you, probably.
Well, and, the big thing with the Conor McGregor deal is that, she got to hang out with him. She got to go on a date with him. And like a lot of women, she got greedy.
Dude, if Conor McGregor texts me and said, hey, go to the Heat game with me, that'd be such an honor. I don't think I'm pushing my limits.
You wouldn't accuse him of rape afterwards?
No. Dude, I'm going to go sit courtside with Conor McGregor. We're going to enjoy a basketball game, have some drinks with friends. I'll invite Aaron. He can come
Thanks,
too.
I appreciate that.
And you go home and you're like, holy shit, I just hung out with that guy. Right?
I'll accuse him of rape.
He could.
There you go.
That would be an interesting case.
Never see that one coming. I like it. No, it's just someone trying to grab a couple $1 million because she didn't anticipate him fighting back. She didn't anticipate him going, nope, I want this investigated, throw it to the authorities. She thought she would put this out there and he would go, how much is it going to take for you to drop this thing? And just go away. But he didn't.
She really did.
Yeah, he dug in and he fought for himself, and, good for Conor. $10 from Patrick. He says, buy yourself a Coke. Thank you, buddy. And we've knocked it out for tonight.
Thank you, Patrick.
So the Dastardly Tuesday curse has been lifted today. Thank you guys very much. How is it? How is it back there? How's the climate?
I do hate that you must go through that level of stress. I sit over here and I try to remain cool as a cucumber because I know you're really squirming.
It's good for me.
I know.
It teaches me.
It's humility.
It's Mein Kampf.
You're humble.
If you will. Conor McGregor also in the news today because I guess he's calling out Canelo Alvarez, which
Ooh, no.
Don't do that.
I do wish for Conor that he would stop asking for fights.
Yeah, you can't even beat the people in your own sport. You don't need to be going out and finding guys in other sports.
I'm sorry. I've liked the guy, but I started out being like really excited to watch his fights, and as of late, I haven't been because he's not in that game anymore. I like him as the business guy now.
McGregor raised Alvarez's ire when he posted a clip of Mayweather's 2013 win over Alvarez, praising Mayweather and added that he landed more shots on the now retired boxer. Well, Conor, that's because Floyd let you hit him with those shots. He came forward in a brawling style. That's how much you weren't a threat. Floyd Mayweather never comes forward. He always fights defensively and counter punches. And also, we're talking about a 2013 near prime Floyd Mayweather versus the guy who had been retired for, I think, a year or two when he fought you. And by the way, knocked you out easily. I mean, that fight probably could have ended 3 or 4 rounds before it did. And Mayweather's not a knockout puncher. Now, you're also talking about a 22-year-old Canelo at that time. You don't want any part of 32-year-old Canelo Alvarez.
I just don't think he should be in fights anymore.
I mean, what Canelo's been doing to people the last 6 years or so is frightening. I mean, boxers don't even want to be in there with this guy.
No.
I just need one. So Canelo threw back and said, I just need one hand with you, and I don't need to throw many punches. He shot back on X, including a laughing emoji. In fact, McGregor's claim is correct mostly. According to CompuBox stats from the fighters' respective meetings with Mayweather, the former 2-division champ landed 26% of his punches and 28% of his jabs in their 2017 money fight, while Alvarez landed 22% of his punches and 15% of his jabs in the 2013 showdown. Alvarez won in power punches, however, landing 31% of his shots compared to 25% for McGregor. Of course, that didn't matter to Conor, who fired back at the Mexican champ, saying, "Saul, you uncooked chicken. I'll stomp the ligaments out of your knee joint," wrote McGregor on X. Wow. "I don't even need hands to end you. I'll kick you raw pink, leave you looking like you were left out in the sun too long. Ha ha, freckle arse. I will see you and we will see. Canelo is a cornflake, no sugar."
It's funny listening to foreign people insult.
It is. Look, it's funny when he talks shit.
Yeah.
But he's famous now. He's kind of like Dylan Dennis famous, where he's now famous for talking a bunch of shit and then nothing happens. He gets his ass kicked.
Snaps an ankle.
Yeah, snaps his leg in half. I don't think he should be talking about stomping anyone's leg.
Probably not.
No.
That was gruesome.
Yeah. That was...
Do you remember that night?
Yeah.
That was so fucked.
Watching that, I remember watching Poirier check McGregor's leg kick and then give him a nod and point at him like, he felt it break on his leg.
I do remember you saying that.
And he went, I got you. And then McGregor went to throw one punch. I'm sorry, it would have been a left. He went to throw one punch, went back to step on the back leg, and...
You and I were remarkably drunk at that point. I was sitting on top of you in a humongous camp chair.
Yeah.
In a driveway.
That's where we watched the fight. Palestinian authorities. Yeah, there's... have you guys heard of Hospital Gate yet today?
Mm-mm.
There's a controversy in Gaza where a hospital got bombed and 300 people died, according to the Palestinians.
Okay.
Now, the Palestinians say that the Israelis bombed a hospital and killed 300 people. It's pretty fucking bananas.
That's terrible.
Israel is claiming that Gaza, who's known for launching rockets from hospitals, from schools, from, they use human shields and all that. Israel is saying that the Palestinians tried to launch a rocket from the hospital. The rocket didn't launch, and it blew up inside the hospital and killed all of these people.
So if they're known for already doing that, too, that's not, out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Nobody knows what happened yet. Okay. Now, the Israelis are saying they don't know to say whether it was an Israeli airstrike or not. Not that I would expect them to. Not that I would expect Israel to go, oh, yeah, we totally bombed a children's hospital, or Christian hospital, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, we totally bombed a hospital today. You know, you don't just come out and say that. You're going to try to deflect as much as you can.
A Christian hospital in Palestine?
They're ballsy people. Those Christians are ballsy as hell.
What the fuck is going on?
Israel released a video claiming that the explosion was caused by a failed rocket launched by Hamas. Well, let's check out the video and see what happened. Okay, that looks like a bomb. Yeah, I don't know. That looked like that didn't look like a failed rocket launch. That could have been a rocket.
It went somewhere.
It's blowing up right there. You see it. It's just dark. That's all. And there's the problem is, April, all of the smoke from the other explosions is blocking out that particular
You're right.
explosion.
I couldn't see it, and it's because they've already gotten down to business.
Here's the problem. I could believe either side on this one.
I could too.
Like I could believe that Israel bombed a hospital, and I could believe that the Palestinians accidentally rocket launched at their own hospital.
Okay, I will offer you a third option. It wasn't accidental. They didn't really appreciate the Christian hospital sitting in there for this long, and they accused Israel of doing it instead, and they blew it up. But just to get rid of it finally.
Yeah, I don't know. Optic Nerve said it a little bit ago in the chat that you ever watch two assholes fighting? That's Israel versus Palestine. And you know what's really troubling the hell out of me is that, like, people want people fired from their jobs and shit, kicked out of schools for having an opinion on this Israel-Palestine thing. And to me, that, like I said before, that's anti-America. You should be allowed to say that, you know, they're saying, oh, this guy should be fired from his job as a doctor because he said it made him happy to see Hamas attack Israel. It's like, okay, that's a shitty thing to say. You're allowed to say that.
You're allowed to say it, and I would hate for you to find out what other opinions that guy has. You know, and he still operates on you.
Sure. So yeah, I don't like all the firing and everyone should be gone, and you know, nobody stops to think for a minute that, oh, this whole thing could be used against me someday.
Mm-hmm.
They never
That's
do it.
always what I think too. If I am so incensed, and this never happens to me, but if I was so incensed that I'm like, I want that guy fired, I want to report him, all that shit, I'm like, well, what if I said something and they did that to me? And I lost everything.
People don't think about that.
I do.
Aristocockadoodle Roots says Christians and Muslims typically get along over there. It's those other guys that tend to piss people off the most. Yeah, I don't... Look, man, if they say that Israel bombed that hospital or that Hamas accidentally rocket launched at their own hospital, I can believe both. Let's go to Raz of Chaz. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, just listening to your coverage here of the Israeli and the Hamas Palestinian issue there.
Yeah.
And I was just personal anecdote. My brother was down in the cities today because he lives down there like an idiot.
Sure.
But they were doing some protesting down there for the Palestinians.
Sure. Yep.
Basically wanting, I don't know what the hell the deal was there, but yeah, it's really annoying. My brother's white. He had to wait 20 minutes to get back home. It's just disrespectful.
Yeah, it's not good to keep...
he's a white guy.
It's not good to keep white people from their business.
They're productive.
Yeah. Trying to run the economy and shit. Now you're protesting for the Palestinians. I don't know what it is with liberal progressive people protesting for a group that would probably kill them if they saw them.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, if you have to, oh, thank you, buddy. If you have to live in Hamas's world and you've got blue hair and you identify as, bigender or whatever,
right?
They are throwing your ass off a building faster than you can say Allahu Akbar.
Sorry.
Yeah. The same people who say free Palestine want to eradicate the people who actually could free Palestinians, says CJ.
But you're right. It's kind of like college students going down to save the rainforest in the Green Inferno, and the rainforest ends up eating them instead.
Yeah, I don't...
They're just, fuck you guys.
It's like Iran, Ukraine, and Russia. I don't see a good guy in that one either.
I do not.
I don't see a good guy there either.
Including us, we are not innocent.
Look, if you talk to a Palestinian that backed Hamas and they told you why, they could make an argument where you'd go, well, I can see where in your situation you would feel that way. Mm-hmm. And I could probably talk to some Israeli citizen And they could give me their spiel and why they're right and the other side is wrong. And I would go, well, I could see where in your position you would feel that way. But like you all are acting like animals. And it's hard to take a side when I know that there's war crimes being committed by everyone.
Yep.
But the trouble I see in America, because I really only care about the American part of this, the problem I see in America is that you have people of a particular religion or cultural persuasion trying to throw their weight around and get people fired because they're not because they're giving an opinion, but because they're giving what that person feels is the wrong opinion. And surprise, surprise, the wrong opinion happens to go against his religion or culture.
Of course it does.
And that bothers me. That's upsetting. That's disconcerting to me because we talked about this morning. You don't have free speech if they can take away your living for the things you said. Everyone thinks that freedom of speech is just government, and for the most part, they're right. But if people can't feel free to speak without getting fired from their job, then you don't have free speech.
I agree. Where did it go when it was like there's a line of, okay, I can say this thing, maybe I don't mean it, maybe I do, but then I did this thing. The doing the thing is what should have consequences or not, in my opinion.
Right. And also, yeah, I agree. You can shut the fuck up at work.
Any asshole can say whatever they want.
Well, yeah.
At all times. And they might not mean it, but they might mean it too.
And I get the whole keep your opinion to yourself while you're at work thing, but like they're going on social media and finding people who are saying they like Hamas or they like Palestine. And they're going out there going, oh, fire! He's a doctor, fire him from this. Or they're a teacher, fire them from this. And it's like, look, I can think that what that guy put on social media is disgusting. But I don't want to see people fired for it because that's a step backwards.
If a doctor went on Twitter and they tweeted that they don't like black people, but they do a very good job treating black people at their work, should they be fired? I don't think so.
If it's not affecting their job, right. Yeah.
No, they're doing their job correctly.
Irish Diesel says, Aaron with Tim Pool level hot takes, fence sitter. I don't think I'm a fence sitter. I know whoever wins, there's still going to be problems with that group. Push comes to shove. If I got a root like this war ends it all, who wipes out who, I would probably want Israel to wipe out Hamas. More than I'd want Hamas to wipe out Israel.
See, and I don't even feel comfortable answering that.
I absolutely feel that way. Am I rooting for Israel in this war? I'm rooting for Israel in the fact that I want this shit to be over with. Which it won't be because we gave them a fucking country right in the middle of a pit viper nest of people who fucking hate them.
Why can't we just move it? Like, could you fucking...
It's too late now. They complain a lot. Yeah, I don't. If you made me push comes to shove, I would say that, yeah, I would like to see Hamas done away with. But then you still got to deal with Israel after because Israel does not behave well.
Yeah, what if it's going to be the next thing, right? Okay, you solve that problem. What's the next one?
Then it's going to be Iran and Israel. Then what if one day it's Egypt and Saudi Arabia and Israel? And then you just got to keep picking sides. It's almost like George Washington was onto something when he said avoid entangling alliances. And he was like, America
don't pick
first.
Sides ever.
Yeah, just stay neutral as long as you can. Let's get back to poop, shall we? I think that's more our wheelhouse. Look, you talk about Israel, you talk about Palestine, you talk about all these things. But when you talk about steel toe, if you can get into the poop subjects, you're really kind of...
It's our bread and butter.
Right, yeah, right in the wheelhouse.
Dude, I've been on Poops and Simpcast on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, that's really where we thrive, I believe. A Florida woman was busted Sunday after she smashed dog poop in her 76-year-old neighbor's face during an argument. What can a 76-year-old do or say to you that would cause you to shove dog shit in their face?
I'm surprised at you because you don't like old people.
I could hate them. I could yell at them. I could think that they're the dumbest motherfucker who ever lived. But rub dog shit in their face?
Yeah, here's how I would be a little more selfish in that situation. So picking up dog poop and putting it in somebody else's face would mean I'd have to pick up said dog poop with my hand.
You'd have to smash the shit.
And you see now that's bothering both of us.
You're going to have shit in your hand, too.
I don't want shit under my nails.
Callie Robertson, 28, was walking her dog through her St. Petersburg mobile home lot around 8:30 a.m. when she and the elderly man began arguing, according to a criminal complaint. So she's 28, he's 76. He's probably lecturing her on some dumb old guy bullshit about like where planters go or walking dogs or some shit that the rest of us usually go, okay, all right. Yep, gotcha.
Chick's my age. I feel embarrassed.
Yeah, well, she's not letting it go, and she decided she's going to, as Corey Feldman would say, take a stand right now. The man would always speak with her while she walked her dog, police noted. But this time, he reportedly said something that made Robertson upset. Well, he's 76, she's 28. He probably called her sugar tits.
You'll have different views.
Yeah, there's going to be different things you can say to ladies and different things you can't. That's when she grabbed an unsecured bag of dog feces and shoved it across the man's face, leaving feces smeared on his face. So wet dog shit in a bag that she had just picked up, and she gave him Ultimate Warrior face paint with it.
That smell alone. You've stepped in dog poop before, right?
A time or two in my day.
I've stepped in dog poop. Now you got that on your face.
Fancy.
That's in your nose.
Yeah.
Your eye, maybe.
Now, the Laura in our chat says, I did that. Sorry, guys. See, it was
Laura.
that Laura, for God's
Come
sake.
on. He's old.
He's an old man.
Too
Let him,
old.
Yeah, let him say something about your tits or your ass. I know it's disrespectful. I know it's not right. But at the same time, as April said, he's too old.
I'm kind of a weird piece of shit. I think it's kind of fun and endearing when, like, ridiculously old men
Sexually harass
women. I used to get it from, what's his face, Bruce Coddington all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's just kind of endearing because they're old. What are they going to do? They're not going to, like, harm you, but they're going to, like, say some shit. And it's funny to see how far they'll go.
She harassed an old man for sitting there. I want to find a video of an old man harassing a woman. Viral video shows man harassing woman for wearing a Puerto Rican shirt. Oh, now it's just getting dirty and racist.
I like old men calling me sweetheart. I think that's kind of fun and heartwarming. Because, like I said, they're too old to do anything to you. Let them talk.
Yeah, see, I can't find any old man videos. Like, just, hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
See, I like that.
That's because they all like it.
I like it.
They all like it when the old guy does it, except for this woman who smears shit in his mouth.
See, that to me, there's a problem in her life, not his.
Dad problem, perhaps?
Yeah.
Now, Robertson is then accused of tossing the bag onto the ground and storming off. Yeah, and you're left with a face full of shit, and you're like, I'm guessing something must be off in her life. I don't really...
Okay, but if you clogged that poor old man's nostrils, he might die.
That's true.
He's old.
She ultimately admitted to the unusual crime after police matched the doggy bag to those Robertson had in her possession. Well, I don't think a guy's going to lie. You show up and he's got shit all over his face and he goes, her. I don't think he's going to frame somebody.
Do you have to keep this shit on your face until the cops have done their report?
You kind of do, don't you?
Oh, you're puking, though.
The woman was charged with battery of a person over the age of 65, which is a third-degree felony. Robertson pleaded not guilty to the charge. Trailer park feces smearing. There's a story, I think it was Florida, where the cops responded to a domestic.
Yeah.
And when the cops got there, everyone's just covered in shit. And there's a news story of it.
Can we stop?
Florida woman charged for assaulting, shoving dog poop. That's the one we just did. Park restroom smeared with feces multiple times. That's not the one.
That's just disconcerting. Like, you smeared your own poo. Like, on a wall.
Covered in feces.
Have you ever seen that?
Body cam, toddler found. Police arrest transient woman covered in human feces. This might be the one. All I know, because the cop there was audio of the cop or video of the cop, his body cam, where he goes, look, they were all arguing with each other. And he goes, look, all I know is you're covered in feces. He's covered in feces. Everybody was covered in shit. Here, landlord feces police. I'm going to find this goddamn. Here you go. Florida woman threw bucket of human feces on landlord.
Oh, this is fucked.
That's the one I'm looking for. All I know
Landlord.
is he's covered in feces. You're covered in feces.
Man.
New York Post. WPLG. This is the one I'm looking for right here. This is how we're going to end it tonight, boys and girls. Oh, Oh, they don't have here. Video below may be considered graphic. Viewer discretion is advised.
But you can't click on it.
Oh man, don't tell me you guys got rid of the video. That's the only.
Could you YouTube it?
Come on, woman accused of. Here we go. Perfect.
YouTube.
Did you call us?
Yeah, she's in here.
Who?
The lady that just got assaulted is our boss. She got feces thrown on her by somebody in the trailer. But let's talk to
In the trailer over here?
Ugh.
All right, so they go to the trailer.
Oh,
Who threw stuff on you?
the person that actually threw.
So now he goes and pulls the person over who threw the shit.
What happened?
So now look at this woman. She's covered in shit. Go back.
Is that shit?
She's covered in poop.
How aren't you puking? How aren't you disabled?
She's the one who threw the bucket on the landlord.
Oh.
This is all yours.
Is it possible that you can water? Can you take pictures?
I don't have any water.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no. So she is the victim. She is the one who
Okay.
had the feces thrown.
Yeah, that wasn't adding.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Shit lady.
I'm talking to the shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. My landlord just broke into my house and assaulted me.
There's both of them covered in crap.
Oh wait, she is the thrower. Because she's saying my landlord broke in and assaulted me.
Why do you have a bucket of shit?
So she has a bucket of shit. She threw it at the landlord, but then she got covered in shit too.
I'm kind of on the landlord side. If you're
If
you're somebody who has a bucket of shit just on hand, you're probably a problem.
Nobody should be this calm when having this much shit on them.
No, aren't you vomiting? I am.
There's both of them covered in crap. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but
keen detective
you
skills.
understand this has been going on.
I don't know anything. All I know is you're covered in feces, she's covered in feces. Need you to pretend that I don't know what's going on here.
All right, it's not.
That's a safe place to be, brother.
And you stay far away from
Yeah.
me. I'm not arresting
So
her,
how
right?
did all
I
of
don't
this
wanna talk
happen?
Rub this in my face. This is.
I know what it. I know well, because she's covered in it. Can I ask you something?
Where's she?
And
in the trailer.
Again, this is just me being me. She's covered in liquid, basically feces.
Because I was running.
Yours is dried on your face.
Why are there liquid feces, though? That's the part I want
Yeah,
to get to.
We're not fermenting shit in 5-gallon pails. Can we stop?
Ma'am, that is not how you make kimchi.
Kimchi it.
And rubbed it all.
And then she dried it on your face?
What? No, Peter said you want to arrest me.
I'm not sure what's going on. All I know is, in a long time that I've been doing this job, I've never seen anything like it, okay? I'm not disputing what you're telling me.
Motherfucker, I've seen kids' heads cut off and shit. I've never seen two bitches covered in poop.
All right?
How about the fact that it's women?
Yeah.
How did she get it on her?
Huh?
How did she get it
She's
on her?
dripping with it. It's soaking wet. Hers is not.
He's disgusted.
She would be sopping wet. So, you know what I mean? But that's not me.
She
That's
took a
not-
solid log and drew on her face.
What kind of poop?
Human poop.
Okay. People poop all over where?
The feces that
People
she says
poop.
was just smeared on her face is dry.
I love that they're having to
So
break this
looking at
down.
He called it
that is
people
all over the
poop.
trailer that was allegedly the scuffle is not dry, and it is spread just as thin as on her face.
Okay.
We're kind of at the crossroads.
Guys, just get the fuck out of there.
The trailer
I would.
story doesn't really
Just
add
leave.
up, nor can she account for how the other lady got covered in feces.
Okay. Okay. All
What
right.
if they just tripped with their bucket?
So we have. Okay. So.
This guy's like,
I'm starting to think it wasn't an assault. I think they probably just had a bucket of shit that they needed to
Yeah.
get rid of, and they tripped with it.
Tell me how. You said it.
Tell them it's a really crappy situation.
No.
They're fucking with the chief.
All right. Yeah, do the right thing.
Yeah, we'll do everything.
Do
we
the
can.
right
What's
thing.
that?
Good job.
Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.
Sorry, Chief, but sometimes the right thing is hard to know what to do when you got two people covered in shit.
I don't know what your options are, but whatever it is, make sure you pick option number 2.
She's lucky she has a bucket. I had to take extra bags from the Food Lion, says saying Sean.
God.
Well, guys, that was just a trip down. We did that one on the radio back in the day. I forgot
that's an
about
old
that one. I love that
You're
story.
covered in feces. She's covered in feces.
And then the questions you have to ask, like, what kind of poop? Like, does it matter?
It's people poop.
It's shit either way. All right, guys.
It does matter.
Thank you very much for getting us through Tuesday with a very limited struggle. It got dicey at the end, but not in the morning show. And dicey at the end of the evening show, but we got through Tuesday. Now we only have 2 more morning show goals to hit, Wednesday and Thursday.
Thanks, guys. Johnny.
And 1 more evening show goal to hit. So Johnny's on tomorrow and Thursday. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit thumbs up, all that stuff. Share the show. We appreciate that. April, thank you very much as well.
Thanks, boss.
And we will talk to you guys tomorrow morning.